Hello, one and all, and welcome back to Seeking the Hidden Realms. I am your GM, Joshua McGregor. My pronouns are he, him, and I am joined by this group of wonderful people. Say hello, wonderful people!
Hello.
Huzzah! Yes, go in the rounds. We've got Carrie!
Oh, hi. I'm Carrie. I use they, them pronouns, and I'm playing Piuwhgieawrg, who uses he, they. I'm not wearing the horns today because they actually make my head hurt.
Don't hurt
If
your
I wear
head.
them for long periods of time.
Health is more important than the aesthetic.
I just feel my brain like pulsate.
Ah,
It's very fun. Anyway.
we also have Alberta.
Hello, I'm Alberta. My pronouns are she, her, and I play Suzie Coin, who also uses she, her pronouns.
And we've got Daisy.
Hello, I'm Daisy. I've got she, her pronouns. I also play Merlin, also known as Ravenall. At the start of the campaign, she, her pronouns.
And last but certainly not least, we have Kieran.
Hello, I'm Kieran. I play Jamie Whittle, and we both use he, him pronouns.
Fantastic. Just a boring bunch of people.
Just a
We're
boring
really
bunch.
boring.
Nothing special.
Nothing's going
A
on.
baker. Just so boring.
Just an eldritch deity. Boring.
Boring.
You're just a bunch of glob, like.
Boring.
Boring stuff. Last we left off, Merlin was flung through space and went on a grand old adventure, finding herself in a lab in the middle of the night, and met with Benedict, a young half-elven man who told her that she was on Volpicar and that he knew John. He then got the keys from his mom and drove Merlin to a teleportation circle, and then flew to the apartment that John was staying in Fallcrest. You met John. John looks swole. And as you teleported out, you grabbed onto him, teleported to the edge of a massive chasm, and got bewitched by a black hole for a minute, and then teleported before you could make it back to John, leaving him stranded within 20 minutes of a city, but on the edge of a chasm. You then teleported around, had not a great time before making it back to the middle of a bake-off, where Piuwhgieawrg was facing off against their father, Geraint, in a battle between the Silt Mother and Suzie in the party. Shenanigans were had, ovens were exploded, conversations with the Silt Mother ensued, and ultimately Piuwhgieawrg won the bake-off, sending their parents home, and putting an end to the Silt Mother's war on Wildfolk's Folly. However, the Silt Mother then said some ominous stuff about leaving the city entirely alone, and the water began to rise. And that's where we are now. You look down. The enchantment is gone from all of the people who have been under the sway of the Silt Mother. The Silt Mother dissolves into the water. Fae scatter. People, like mercenaries, look at carnival folk and various other people just look confused. Like they haven't been totally conscious for the time that they've been enchanted. Benvolio, the Desert Wind crew, look around, spot you guys, even as the water level continues to rise, and you are soon just treading water, and you see the Phoenix lifted up and begins to flow downstream as the current picks up in a torrent. Gonna need everybody to roll initiative.
Oh,
Phoenix in the
let's
stream.
fight the water.
That is what we are. No one in between.
Got
Okay,
it.
we
18.
live through this.
It was an 18 after I accidentally nudged my tray, pointing to the natural 2 I had rolled. But that's a 7.
7. Got it.
That is a 14.
14 for Poggy.
22.
Is there an owlbear?
22.
Yes.
She's so strong.
Merlin rolling high. What is a surprise?
Considering she can't take any reactions because she is shaking, she is surprisingly good at. Oh my god. This is
At
a
reacting.
Reacting.
I'm reacting.
Okay, so here's the deal. This is not initiative for combat. You can't fight the river.
Watch me.
Make it attack roll.
But nothing happened.
Excellent Pokemon reference.
Do I get inspiration?
I will give you inspiration for that. Yeah.
Cross-referencing a different campaign. You can subscribe to the YouTube channel to watch that.
Carrie runs it. It's a great time. Go watch the Po campaign. We all play little baby Pokemon. It's a chaotic jumble, and it's so much fun.
So good.
It's so good. The Phoenix is dragged out ahead of you, even as everybody starts to be pulled by the water, and is currently 40 feet down the river. So the way this works is that you actually go before river stuff. So Merlin, you at the beginning of your turn are dragged 60 feet by the running water. And I'm gonna need an athletics check from you, if you would be so kind.
No.
Cool.
This is a session that we rebel.
Yeah.
Excellent. Your character's dragged under the water because you do not swim.
I don't need to breathe.
Sure. You just sit on the bottom of this river for a while.
Yeah, just like chill, zen.
Nice.
Yeah, that was a 6.
Okay.
Yes, I would rather acrobatics.
Indeed. Unfortunately, the river.
Not the case.
The river. You are actually on a 6 athletics check, dragged under the water. You being underwater means that you have difficult terrain. It counts as difficult terrain for your own, for the sake of your own movement. You are considered to be 15 feet underwater and being dragged along. You're actually currently ahead of the Phoenix ship by 20 feet. You find yourself catch onto the root of one of these like gnarled, black, twisted trees as the river is going along a course that is not along its usual riverbed, and you find yourself like a part of you catches in this like tangle of roots, and you are considered entangled. And there is an escape DC, which is either acrobatics or athletics, that you can do as an action upon your turn. But I leave it to you. What you'd like to do on your turn.
Can I not use my cunning action fast hands to try and get out of it as a bonus action rather than taking a full action to try and escape?
Yes, you absolutely can do that. You absolutely can.
Thank
do
you.
That, yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to untangle myself, please.
Absolutely. Go ahead and give me that acrobatics or athletics.
Acrobatics, because I'm proficient and expertise in that. No, cock that.
Almost impossible for you to not to get this.
28.
Yeah. Yeah, you like you feel yourself catch on this thing, and it's the easiest thing in the world. Like your body's already rebelling, so you just like let that go, and the shape of your body just like becomes loose as you
Jellyfish out of there, like, whoa.
Great. That's your bonus action.
Yep. I'm 15 feet under the water.
That's right. So it's a normal 30 feet to get back up to the top.
Okay. Can I use my movement to get back up to the top? No, because is it still not difficult terrain and my movement's halved?
That's what I mean. Yeah. So.
Okay.
So yeah, your movement would be halved. So it would take 30 feet of your movement to.
Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna. So I've got 35 feet of movement. I'm gonna need 30 feet, so I'm above the water.
Yep.
I'm gonna use my last 5 feet of movement to get out of the water and kind of hover above it.
Yep.
But could I attempt to use my whip to latch onto the phoenix to kind of...
Whip sisters!
Yes, absolutely you can try to do. That's so friggin' cool. Give me an attack roll, I suppose, against the Phoenix's AC.
Okay.
I'm just gonna pull that up.
Why do I keep I'm not using that, I'm dropping it all the time.
So it's an AC of 16, you gotta hit with your whip.
Okay. Ooh, that's 16.
That exactly hits. So even as you break free of the water, wings spread, get out the whip. Even as the Phoenix goes rushing downstream, you manage to whip just as it passes you, and you pull yourself. I'm gonna say you pull yourself onto the ship. And you are on top of the ship, and you hear from inside the rattling as Ro and Atlas and Tilly are just thrown around.
What, they were in there?
Help!
Oh shit! I'm just kind of clinging on like, oh my god.
Moving right along. So, on initiative count 20, the Phoenix moves 90 feet. Indeed. So, the Phoenix is now 130 feet from our current starting position. Jamie, can I get an athletics check from you as you are pulled 60 feet along?
You sure can. That's good. Hey, that's a 19.
Oh, amazing. Yeah, 19 is good. You remain on top of the water. You're being carried along. You've got you've got your movement, bonus action, all free.
I'm just gonna start swimming towards the ship, I guess.
Absolutely. If you're going along with the current, I'm gonna say that basically like difficult terrain plus the bonus of like the river's movement cancel each other out, so you can just go your speed if you want to.
Yeah, I'll go my speed and I'll do a dash in the water as well to keep going.
And you are a halfling, correct?
I am.
So you make it another 50 feet.
Yes.
Fantastic. So you are at 110. You can see the ship. You're like trying to keep up.
I'm trying.
As you guys kind of get like have this thing of like there's smoke in the distance. Wildfolk's Folly, whatever's going down is going down now. There's all of the chaos of like people trying to figure out what the hell they're doing. And you like if you don't get your ship, it's going somewhere. So moving down the initiative count, we've got Piuwhgieawrg. Can I get an athletics check? S'il vous plaît.
That was... Okay, fun fact. I misheard it the first time I heard that phrase. I thought it was cucked, Didn't realize it was cocked the whole time. And then actually, when I was playing a game yesterday, a different DM said, "You do realize it's cocked, right? And you've just been saying a dice has been cucked." I'm like, "Ooh, I've been saying it on stream wrong all this time."
I wasn't sure if I was mishearing
That
you.
was where I was at too.
I was like, oh, I might be mishearing it.
I
'Cause
thought it was just personal choice.
I just misheard, and I went with it.
honestly, cucked is more fun.
Yeah.
It is fun.
It does make me wonder what my dice get up to when I put them all in a bag together. But
Athletics, yeah?
Athletics.
That's a 16.
Oh, 16's great. Same sort of, you are able to resist being pulled under. You swimming strong. You've got your full movement action bonus action.
I actually wanted to have a look at the people surrounding it. Who do I think is going to be in trouble? Who looks like they're not going to be able to swim, etc.
Absolutely. Yes, as you, as you keep your head above the water, you're able to see that, a lot of people are sort of in the same position as you, sort of like coming along the river. Some people have like grabbed onto trees and things and have climbing up and trying to help others do the same. There's quite a bit of like spell casting being thrown around. Someone on Benvolio's crew, for example, has cast like a multi-target fly spell on him and his crew, and so they're just in the process, like one by one, like just flying out of the torrential torrent. But you see that Madame Arcadia sort of stands about 4 inches above the water, and reaches out with her magic and seems to be providing air and pulling back up any people who like can't swim or are getting stuck and stuff. So it seems like that is taken care of.
Okay, good. Okay. Josh, do you remember? Did we say we weren't affecting our level ups until we had a long rest?
No, changed that. So
Yes.
yes, you have leveled up.
Tell me.
Yes.
This is too much.
Okay.
Can I cast banishment on the water?
Let me read the banishment spell. Is my answer to that.
Okay.
You're gonna cast banishment on the river.
Yeah.
Is what I want to. Okay.
So there's no longer a flood.
Yeah. No, I
It's
understand.
someone else's problem.
It's some other plane of existence. Fantastic. Okay. So here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Usually when you cast a spell, you need to have a target.
Yeah.
And a river doesn't usually count as a target.
Okay.
However,
Oh.
you do feel, as you draw upon your magic, there is a target to be cast as you focus on the river. There is a target to be found. So that opportunity does exist. It just might not function the way you think it will.
I'm fascinated. As in, like, the river can be a target? Or
You
like...
can you will affect something by casting banishment on this river. Yes.
Okay.
If you want to commit to doing that,
How does the river make a charisma saving throw?
I will make a charisma save for this river.
Screw it. Yeah, let's do it.
All right, you burn a 4th level slot. I'm gonna. I got my dice.
I think at that moment, because this will be the first time Porky's used a spell. I think he's in the river being like, I really don't need this problem right now. Can you just please go away? That's his way of casting the spell.
Can you roll a d20 and tell me whether you get a wild magic surge, if you'd be so kind?
Oh, yes, of course. I rolled a 19, so no.
Alright. No, so it's 1 or 2. Is that am I correct?
Yes, and now it's up to 3.
Oh, okay. Now it's up to 3. The river gets a 27. Does that beat your spell save DC?
Yeah, it does.
What a question.
You cast quite a potent spell with this sort of like feeling like, yes, there is something here. And can I get an Arcana check from Piuwhgieawrg?
Okay.
As you do so.
Advantage on this. Right. Not advantage, proficiency. Oh, that's bad.
You can Tides of Chaos. Or you can use your inspiration.
How did DM's inspiration work again?
You can just re-roll.
Yes, I'm gonna re-roll.
Cool.
That's better. That's a 15 total.
15 total. You feel this presence upon you. And though it is not communicated in words, the understanding of this message comes to you.
Mm-hmm.
I am the vein of the primordial waters. I have been here since before life dawned on this world. I have been here before this great spirit claimed this land and tribute of the creatures birthed in the rent of the dreaming. And so, when I tell you that it doesn't matter what you do, I want you to believe it. And you feel the Silt Mother's laugh burble through your mind as you are carried along the river.
No harm in trying. That's my answer to that. Okay. I still have movement, I guess, so I'm just going to. With the swim downstream.
And you are 90 feet down this river. Fantastic. Yeah, and you get with that Arcana check, you get an insight.
35.
Oh, sorry, 95. That's right. I forget that that's a Kagrian thing.
Why 9? Oh, right. Okay, I understand. Right.
Yeah, because you were pulled 60.
Yes.
You get this deeper understanding of what the Silt Mother is. You know of dryads. You know of trees coming to life and creating an avatar through which to talk to people. You get the feeling that the Silt Mother is the river. The Silt Mother is this body of water and has created avatars through which to enact her will and great power. So the Silt Mother's a naiad. Just a little tip for you there.
You're making naiads even cooler than I already thought they were.
Dang.
There you go.
Well done.
Suzie, that is your turn. Give me an athletics check if you'd be so kind.
Okie dokie. Natural 1.
Oh no! Oh no! You're dragged under. You're dragged under, and
Okay.
get yourself caught up in them roots.
Fucking roots.
Fucking roots.
Fucking roots.
Yes.
Rootin'.
Could I Tides of Chaos by asking Suzie to climb on my back?
If Suzie can get on, if Suzie can get onto your back, you can make athletics checks using Tides of Chaos. But we established before Tides of Chaos are to be used on your checks.
Yes, I do remember that. I apologize.
No, all good. You can't knock the hustle.
So I got to get out of the thing.
You gotta get out of the thing.
What is it I need to do?
Athletics or acrobatics check to escape.
Okay. Yes.
That was the sweetest thing I've ever seen.
Like, 17 acrobatics.
100%. Same kind of deal. You feel yourself momentarily get stuck and just be able to slip free.
Okie doke. I am going to... How far away am I from the arrow?
You are 15 feet under the water and 70 feet from the ship.
Okay, and am I gonna get pulled 60 feet?
You already have.
So I'm still 70 feet from the ship.
Yep.
Fuck. Alright, I'm gonna use my movement to get back up to the top of the water.
Yep.
That was my action to escape, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
That one. That's rough.
Rough. If I'll tell you what to action search. Really don't want to do that right now, but I might have to. I have a question for you.
Yeah, hit me.
Would I be able to, if I action surged,
Yes.
would I be able to attach a... I'm still too far. Damn it. How far away am I from the side of the riverbank?
The tricky thing about this is that, again, sort of like the river is doing weird shit.
Yeah.
And has almost like drawn in a breath and then just gone down at this secondary route. And seems to be just like getting wider and faster.
As someone who's been on this planet,
Yeah.
would I be able to try and get a sense of which direction it's headed?
Yeah. I would allow perception, nature, or survival checks to determine that.
Thank you. That's a 13.
A 13. You have a general sense that the river went south because you went north along it to reach where you are now.
It's okay.
It's
I respect that it was a 13.
It's a circuitous thing. There are sudden bends and twists.
I respect it.
There you go.
So here's the thing, right? I have the key to the ship that makes it go vroom vroom fly fly.
Yeah.
That's an important key.
Yeah.
The
Sound
ignition
design on
key.
this is amazing.
vroom vroom fly fly. So
I also have a question.
Yeah.
A couple of sessions ago, Suzie was given rocket boots and a jetpack.
was I?
Yeah.
You were.
I didn't write it
By
down.
Beatrice
Yes, I
the
was,
Brute.
of course. Oh, I was distracted because I died. Right.
That's the end of my question.
Thank you. Thank you. I told you my brain wasn't working tonight. Bless you,
Good.
Kieran.
Bonus action to activate one or the other.
Okay, which one's faster?
The jetpack.
I gotta activate the jetpack.
That gives you a flying speed, but you are out of movement for this turn.
Okay, so I'm just on the top of the water with like flames coming out of my back.
Yeah, and it's just like not having quite lifted you out of the water yet.
Yeah, and I'm staying in the water, so it pulls me 60 feet next round as well.
Oh, so you just like lie flat.
I just lie flat.
Face down in the river. Rocket going forwards.
I'm like, have any of you seen the SpongeBob SquarePants movie?
I was about to say,
Yeah.
like Hasselhoff.
Yeah. I never wanted to compare myself to Hasselhoff. I don't want that. I'm like a beautiful lady, cool version of that. Who doesn't have weird moving pecs that like are
so
mechanical.
weird.
It was
So
disturbing.
I will
you,
say
Kieran.
that moves you. I'm gonna give you that it moves you 30 feet now anyway, and it will move you even further next round.
Thank you.
Glorious.
Thank you, Kieran, for reminding me. I never wrote that down in my thing of things. Boop, 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 boop,
Bum bum. Back up to the top of the initiative. Merlin, you are on top of the ship. You see your friends in various states of close to getting on board. But the ship does seem to be moving faster than most of them. And you know Susie's got that ignition key to start the ship up. Madame Arcadia pulling people out of the river. She seems to be... Madame Arcadia is fucking rad. I can't stress this enough. She's girl bossing it hard and is doing what is currently like levitating about 30 people and seems to be going strong, just adding more to that. It's some pretty impressive spellcraft stuff.
It's not going unnoticed, let me tell you that.
I think just Merlin's just like, yes. Just doing okay, just like, yeah.
Her voice comes to you. Ravenall, what happened? How are you here?
Ooh. Can I reply back to her quickly?
Yeah. I'm just gonna let this be.
Okay. It's a very, very long story. And at the moment I'm going by Merlin. It's just I had issues. But I'm
Totally
okay.
understand. Merlin. Okay. Well, I can't wait to catch up.
Literally and figuratively.
Yeah,
Okay.
literally, figuratively.
Kind of just waves, so like a little bit like bye. As I was just on top of this ship. Okay. Kind of like looking around like, if I open the door, I'm gonna flood the inside.
It would be. I'm gonna say it's possible to get in without like totally flooding the ship. It would be you'll mess up the cargo bay a little bit, but it's not going to be too bad.
How far away is Suzie?
Suzie is 40 feet away.
Mm. Oh, an idea's just come, but I don't think it's a good idea.
Ooh.
Oh.
The best ideas.
Let me just have a little look at my notebook. No, it's not in my notebook, it's on my phone, in my spell phone. Oh, needs to change the character name on this.
I did have a thing, like, in all of the documents it was saying Ravenall, and I kept finding new things to, like, have to change names on.
I use enlarge and reduce on the water and try to reduce it.
Okay! Everybody's targeting the water!
Well, it was
I'm
either
gonna
that
shoot
or
it next.
it was either that or I was thinking, well, physics, if I enlarge the phoenix, it would move slower. But then it's like a massive ship.
Mm-hmm. Creature and object is within range to grow larger or smaller for the duration. Okay, it's a con saving throw for the river.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Like, again, it is a targetable being. Here we go. Con save. It's an 18 on the die for like a 30.
That's not gonna work.
Sorry, this river's strong.
Technically, it's a silt mother,
Yeah.
so
Technically,
that's fine.
yeah.
I've tried that. Could I just concentrating really hard because Merlin doesn't really use magic a lot. She's like, oh, okay, no, doesn't work. So that's my action.
And you get that same like give me an Arcana check if you'd be so kind as you cast magic on the Silt Mother.
Be really rude. I just rocked up to the bake off and now I'm like trying to cast magic. That's a 14.
Yeah, a little bit less clear than Piuwhgieawrg's impression. But you feel that sort of archfey presence, and that there's again that impression that becomes the words. One day, you will have territories of your own, but none so great as mine, not yet.
She'll take that. She'll be like, all right.
Yeah, that's like full acknowledgement from Silmother. It's like, yeah, you're on track to be an archfey.
Shut thanks. Right, then can I use my movement and cunning action to open the lock to the ship and get in?
Yes, you absolutely can get on into the ship. Yeah, inside, things have, like, a bunch of wires have been stripped from walls. Tilly spent a lot of time doing that. You see Atlas and Rose stabilizing themselves. Rose got a whole thing like, it's all chaos. Rose got a whole thing going where the spade is like projecting like an orb that pulses, and there's like a voice coming from it now. That's a whole thing.
Cool.
Yep. Tilly's like, comes over and gives you a big hug. And it's like, okay, I can't get the ship to start, so that.
Gonna have to wait. We're gonna have to wait.
Okay.
We're just gonna kind of just like scoop her up and kind of put her somewhere safe that I know is not gonna like rattle around too much.
Oh no, I was doing the calibrations for the ship's shields.
Oh, scoop you down.
Runs over.
I kind of just hover so I'm not knocked around too much. Just
Yeah, absolutely.
I can wait for Suzie. This can wait. It's all good. We can wait. Kind of still like shaking, like can't trust herself to hold anything properly.
Yeah.
So she's just like, okay, I'm inside.
Tilly looks at you. Hey, Merlin, did you do a bunch of drugs?
Something like that, yeah.
Oh, okay. Want to share later?
No, I do not.
You look haunted. You on a bad trip right now?
The worst.
And we move down the initiative order. The Phoenix moves 90 additional feet down the river, taking it to 220 feet. Jamie, athletics check. You're pulled 60.
Another one.
One at the beginning of every turn, baby.
Here we go.
Here we go.
That is a dirty 20.
Oh,
I'm
baby.
athletic.
Here's what happens on a 20 plus. You are able to, I think, yeah, you're able to sort of like analyze the way that the river is flowing. and find like a slipstream
Mhm.
with it, you get a free dash action this turn.
Sweet.
And you're up on top. No penalties of any kind.
More swimming.
More swimming, baby.
More swimming. All the swimming.
With 2 dash actions, that'll bring you an additional 75 feet.
Good stuff.
But I don't think you even need that. With 50, you get to the ship. And I'll say with the additional dash, you're able to climb up into the ship if
Excellent.
you want
Yeah, yes, I do.
to. Beautiful. You go inside. Chaos, voices, orbs, wires, things being thrown around. The
This
table.
is not all left things. This is not right. Okay. All right.
And we move down to Piuwhgieawrg's turn. Athletics, please.
Yes.
There was something so businesslike about the way you said that. Yes.
Even more business. Nat 20.
Yeah. Same kind of deal. You've got a free dash. You feel yourself flow with this river, and if you would like to just get up inside this ship, you're more than welcome to do so.
I think like after that little chat with the Silt Mother, I'm like, okay, I get your vibe. So then I'm like,
Yeah.
I can feel the radiation of her energy. I can propel down, and yes, I would like to get into the ship.
Yep. Hop, hop, hop. 3 up, 1 to go. Suzie, that's your turn.
My turn.
Athletics, as you are pulled 90 feet along with your rocket pack.
15.
15 is exactly what you need to not get pulled under.
Nice.
So there you go. You've got your movement action, bonus action, and you are 40 feet from the ship.
Awesome. Thank you. I have a question about where's Madame Arcadia and where is Benvolio?
Yes. What you see is Madame Arcadia's got this cool like voice thing where she can sort of like speak to you regardless of distance. So I guess the thing I did before didn't make sense, but Benvolio and his crew seem to have like there's a collective fly spell. They've gotten together, and you even as you like check that way back quite a ways now, back 180 feet, you see he like looks to you and looks like he would say something if he thought that he could, if it would make it to you. And then his first mate, Erdot, the Warforged, casts Word of Recall, and his crew disappear in a flash of brilliant light.
Couldn't.
But Madame Arcadia is 180 feet back.
Her talking to people probably only works within a jump. I would imagine.
Talking to people only works within,
On the wind.
only works within a jump?
Like within,
Like a...
like, in the same plane of existence.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. So, and they probably haven't gone beyond a jump.
No, Word of Recall's more, yeah, look,
Yeah.
you have to set up your place beforehand.
Yeah. So, I'm gonna look back at Madame Arcadia and just pull on my earlobe for when she has the chance.
Yes, hello? Sup?
Could you message Benvolio and tell him that the message to meet him in the unfettered land?
I can pass that along, absolutely.
Thank you for saving these people. I have an accent. Whoopsie. Susie coin. Thank you for
Can you
saving these
tell?
people. When it's in my head, it sounds different.
Everybody has an accent.
I don't sound like I have an accent to me, and that's why when it's in my head, it doesn't sound like I have an accent.
Absolutely, I understand. Yeah, my responsibility to save people. You see, like, a mercenary's like, save me! And she's like, no, you tried to kill my people. Bye. Mercenary goes, no!
Thank you so much. We've got Tilly with us.
Yes, good.
And then I 40 feet out of the water, up on top of my ship. I hop into my ship.
Yeah, and on the same round, all of you get inside the Phoenix.
Alrighty. So that was my movement. And then I'm gonna go over to the helm
Mm-hmm.
and start up this ship and get her going.
You start up the ship. Engines fire up. The ship is careening round a bend. You all hold on, get into your various positions. Jamie, I will say if you would like to inherit the gunner level from
Yes, I would.
Dendro, then you're more than
Yes.
welcome to do that.
Definitely.
Absolutely brilliant. Additionally, you did some stuff with that malware that the Slipwreck put into your ship.
I did.
There is a little warning on the display that information is being requested now.
Right.
So we're out of initiative count for the moment. You guys have successfully gotten into the ship. The ship starts up and you're able to pull away from the river. Whatever your information you're going to send to Slipwreck Mining Group, now is the time to do it.
Suzie,
Yeah?
we got to give the Slipwreck an update. Should I make it say that we're still on Ipia?
No.
Because last they knew that we're still on Ipia.
Tell him that we're. I think we had programmed it in to say something along the lines of going to be heading over to Limerence.
Mm-hmm.
But tell him that we maybe only need like. It's going to take more than the maximum number of arcane units we got to get to Limerence. So that would explain why it might take a while to get there. So yeah, just tell him that we've programmed in Limerence. That's where we're
Right.
headed.
Okay. So I'll try and make the data seem like we're planning to head towards Limerent.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe planned in a couple of stops for fuel.
Yeah.
And your current location, you're still putting as Ipia.
Jump away. One jump away.
Okay. Fantastic. One jump away. Which planet do you think you would be going to stop at first? And I'll just pull up the map for you.
Thanks, babe.
That's all good. This is...
Okay, we're at Ipia. We're headed to Limerence. By way of
back to Unan first.
either Unan or Rayara.
Yeah.
Just to keep them from, like, going, wow, they seem to head back to Unan a lot.
Yep. On way to Rayara.
Yeah.
Easy.
Thank you.
Glorious. Thank you kindly. As you get some height, you are able to see more clearly fire's rage in Wildfolk's Folly. What would you all like to do?
Should probably see to that, shouldn't we?
Are we heading there just ourselves, or you want to keep your ship? I look over at Jamie D. Say, do you want to bring your ship into this or no?
I'm not gonna start my ship up, no.
Alrighty, so then yeah, let's fucking book it. As long as Madame Arcadia seems cool with the people,
Absolutely.
because she seemed
Yeah, she's cool.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's book it. But I'm gonna, while I'm going, one hand. I was planning on upgrading my weapon anyway, and it would have gotten rid of this potential problem. I've been around the block enough that she would have had a cover in place. But the issue with flintlock weapons is when they get wet.
Yes.
She's got a cover,
Mm-hmm.
like it is covered, but if water got in the pan, she has an issue. Can I roll like a luck check or something to see if water got in the pan?
Absolutely.
Like, again, she's had this gun a long time. She knows that that's an issue with flintlock. I literally, this past week, I've been coming up with my ways I want to change my gun. And then it was like, we're in the water. Fuck.
You just don't want a 1 through 5.
Okay, come on, baby. Come on, please. Please, black powder. 17.
There you go.
Hey, my gun still works.
Those heavy shields over the city are still up, and seem to actually be keeping in a lot of the smoke and flame. It doesn't look good, but basically that shield means that is going to prevent you from going in with your ship, but you make it to the city in short order. And you see the river, which once flowed through the city, no longer flows through the city at all, taking away what would be any firefighter's resource to deal with the flames.
Back.
Yeah.
Is there a way we can communicate with the city?
I whip out my wrist pad. Isabella Spruce, are you there?
Help!
Come in, Ryder.
If we tell them to partially open the shields, then they can let some of the water in, and that would help with some of the fires.
No, the
There's
river
no
has
water.
diverted away from the city.
Yeah.
The Syl's mother changed the course of the river to prevent the city from having access to
what a
water
bitch.
It's like, hey, she's leaving the city alone. She's not doing a thing.
Right. Are we still in the air?
Up to you.
I haven't landed yet. Do you guys want me to request that we land in the city? We're gonna have to get out of the ship to fight. It's too cramped in the city to fight with the ship. But do you want me to ask them to bring the shields down in a center, like in a portion of it,
I think it
or
would help get some of the smoke out.
yeah?
I think it would help getting some of the smoke out.
All of us have all of our accents all the time.
Absolutely.
Three.
Absolutely.
Especially me.
Who are you?
Everyone else in this world.
Oh. It's all right, Tilly. I know you're stressed.
I'm so stressed. This will got him. Who's the operator on the ship again? Is that you, Piuwhgieawrg?
What an excellent question.
On communications?
Oh yeah, I'm on comms.
Yep. You radio in, and you hear the voice of you. It was such a brief encounter with the guard captain of the North Gate, but comes in basically saying the riots have gotten so the fighting has spread across the entire city. We don't have the first thing they did was take control of all of the control centers. They took control of the starship docks. They took control of the command centers for the shields. We still have individual access to gates. If you want to come by the North Gate and come in on foot that way, there's a straight line to the constabulary.
Idea. Could I interfere to momentarily bring the shields down.
You want to try to hack the shields?
Yes.
Okay, let's look at the mechanics of this, shall we? You attempt to interfere with another creature within 1,000 feet that is deployed on a ship. No, well, I'll say in the command center works. Attempt to human through your charisma performance. So, this is the ship's charisma plus your performance proficiency, if you have it, contested by the opponent's wisdom insight. So, let's do this.
So the ship's charisma, you don't add anything, but if you have proficiency in
I don't.
performance,
No.
Okay, so this is just going to be a straight roll. Good news is that the person that they've got there only gets the +2 proficiencies to this. So it's a roll against a roll with a +2.
I can do it. Can I help?
Can you? Yes, you can help. Go ahead and
Okay.
roll with advantage if you'd like to.
Thank you, Suzie.
I just point out some of the controls, get you familiar with the ship.
Yes.
Oh,
You got to beat a dirty 20.
that would require a natural 20.
Yeah. It's a good idea.
That's a great idea.
It's a great idea.
My Tides of Chaos and make you roll it. No, it's for me!
It's for you. No,
I keep
you're
forgetting.
rolling.
I just mean, for... I wanted to make them roll at disadvantage.
Oh, I see. No, don't do this to me.
I rolled a nat 20.
No.
Fuck you, man!
I got whomped. I got whomped. Oh, you have no idea what you've done.
In a good way or a bad way?
Oh, it's fantastic. You've done so well. What a boss-ass move. Okay. Holy shit. You hack the controls are on a nat 20. Tell me if you're getting rid of some of the shields, all of the shields. What are you doing?
I think just the top of it, because actually what I wanted to do
Mm-hmm.
was to jump down on one of the roofs.
Cool. Okay.
Up into the city.
So, yeah, all of the shields that are sort of like reinforcing the walls and structure of the city around its circumference remain active, but anything preventing starships going in and out stops. Because here's the thing that you've done, which is beautiful.
What have I done?
Somewhere a civilian with a shotgun is looking at a control panel circuiting out, going like, "The fuck happened?" The desert wind rises from the city, and on comms you hear Benvolio's voice. "Come in, Arrow. Arrow, come in. This is the desert wind." Thanks for the assist there. We weren't going to be able to get out of the city or get anywhere meaningful with, laser cannons.
Fucking... Fuck.
How you doing there, Suzie?
I don't know if we have, just as Alberta, I don't know if there are still bugs on the ship, or if anyone's hacking into their things. So, I'm gonna just lean back over to
Message.
Cons.
Can I message?
You, not close enough.
Dang. That's
Yeah.
fine.
I'm
Sorry.
gonna lean back over to comms and go, "You fucker! You fucker! Had I known you were in there, I would have kept it closed. If we didn't have shit to do here, we'd be coming after you. Fly while you can, fly boy."
Yeah, it's good to hear your voice too, Suzie. Thanks for the assist getting us out of that enchantment, by the way.
Asshole!
Hit us with bakers, of all things. What the fuck?
I give an all-knowing wink to Suzie.
See you, sweet cheeks.
Don't you dare!
There's just a little titter from the other side. Not from Benvolio, from like a crew member.
Wait, Tilly, do you need to say your message?
I've got it.
Oh! Wait, why? Why?
I feel like we have no one.
We got all the bugs. We got all the bugs.
I don't know if we.
Arcadia. I asked Madam Arcadia.
We're going to do
Send a
something
message.
right now.
I say real quiet, like.
Yeah.
Madam Arcadia's got it.
Okay.
Oh, okay, we're fine.
Okay, great. Yeah, she can talk to anyone, anywhere. She's great.
She really is a girl boss.
She's such a girl boss. I bet she has like mysterious origin story and like her own thing happening.
Alex specifically will be asking. I look over to Merlin. I might have some questions about her later. Like, you know, what does she do on a Friday night?
I think Merlin's just doing like, oh, I was just seeing her again because she was basically her mum, like
Yeah.
at the carnival. So it's just like, that's okay, that's my mum.
I can see her in you too.
Mums
Take
need to
Ian
get some too.
Absolutely.
Madam
I'm so
Arcadia,
sorry.
MILF of the carnival.
Hey, she's a single mom
Raising a whole carnival
Raising
by
a whole
herself.
carnival.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's fantastic. Where are you putting this? Where are you putting this ship of yours?
How? So it's the constabulatory.
Constabulary is where Isabel is, and Isabel was the one who's going help.
How close is that to the starship port?
The starship port was on the other side of what once was the river. So
not super close.
not super close. No.
Cool. Then I won't do that. I was hoping to take advantage
Yeah.
of it and be like, oh, I was always in. I handed in all my paperwork. But I'll drop down right. Should we drop down on the roof of the constabulary?
This orb that now exists on your ship sort of says, if you would like, I can guide one of these others to fly the ship anyway.
What the fuck are you?
Hello, yes, we haven't spoken properly, but I've been here the entire time.
Oh, you're their fucking.
Oh, well, we can curse if you'd like to.
TARDIS.
What? No, Ilabrim Tobakov Jaharozit, at your service.
Oh.
More than happy to guide others to fly the ship where you want if you want to drop down anywhere.
Okay. I'd look at these guys. Should we drop out down at the constabulary? I can't. Constabulary?
Constabulary.
Okay, I keep wanting to say constabulatory, and I know that that's wrong.
Yeah, but it makes
Let's
sense.
ride
The
to,
into
police
battle,
station.
Suzie.
The
Let's
police
ride
station.
into battle.
Alrighty. Let's pull up just in front and just slide down on a rope. Not slide, climb down quickly on a rope so that we don't get rope burn on our hands.
I literally was just gonna like jump down because goat things. I can just jump on.
You
Really
can
inconvenient things.
you can show off.
You can climb up and down things with in a bewildering fashion, but if you straight up jump, you will be taking fall damage.
Oh.
Goats fall off mountains, and when they do, it's bad.
No, they don't. What documentaries have you been watching?
Birds can drag goats off off mountains, and it's yeah.
Oh, the baby goats are. Oh no!
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a
It's a
birdie
thing.
goat world.
World.
isn't it?
Birdie goat world. Aarakocra
Merlin's
and
not
Cagrian hate each other.
Yeah, Merlin's not going to be dragging Porgy off any roofs anytime soon. Just
We can make that canon if we want. There's been
push you.
There's been a centuries long feud between
Aarakocra and
Cagrian.
Yeah.
I love
They
that.
fight for territory up in the mountains.
Then they do the finger snaps and they approach.
Magical dancing gangs of mountains.
When you're a goat all the way.
Who would be who?
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I think the Cagrians would be the Jets, and the And their cock would be the sharks.
I'm sliding down the rope.
Yeah, slide down a rope. And you guys are outside of the constabulary. You've skipped 2 parts of a 3-part combat encounter by doing this. Absolutely top notch.
Beautiful,
I
Piuwhgieawrg.
just so good. And I'm going to send you an Owlbear link, but why don't we call a break and then come back for combat on the other side?
Yes, combat.
Goodbye!
Bye-bye.
And we're back! Back for combat. So let's jump right into it. This is our battle map, and as you can see, we are things are heating up in here. There's fire all around. You can see that Anali, along with a bunch of subordinates.
Yeah, are they... May I have clarification on Albert? Like, who are the people that we should beat up, and who are the people that are, like, the guards of the city that we shouldn't beat up?
Yes. Just gonna check to see what happens if I do this. Nothing. Good. The people who are named archers, brutes, and Anali are the people you're trying to beat up. The figures that are like the swords people are Wildfolk, are wild guards. So they're on the good side, and Isabel is a good guy as well.
Really, I thought Isabel was a right cow.
Did you?
No. I was just messing around.
I didn't know if you were making a bell and cow and bell pun or not.
No, that would have been funny, but I wasn't. I know I can be funny, but I'm not that clever.
That's
Yes, you
just
are.
untrue.
You are that clever.
Simply untrue.
Oh.
Okay, so we enter into this combat encounter here. You have skipped a great deal of my stuff. I have been thoroughly whomped. But you're not out of the woods yet. Anali is here, gold dragonborn. And has been breathing a fire, seems intent on burning Isabel, this tree, with a humanoid figure, and has brought a bunch of subordinates who, at a glance, are not civilians. They are certainly dressed like civilians, but they comport themselves with a degree of combat assuredness that is indicative of a lot of experience or training.
Is there any faces that I recognize?
Go ahead, yes. Give me a history check, if you'd be
History?
so kind. Yeah,
Happily, that's a nice high bonus.
there you go.
I rolled a 7, so that's an 11.
An 11. Even on an 11, I feel comfortable saying that though you do not remember her name, one of these brutes, the brute closest to you, brute number 3, is someone whose face you have seen within Sliprick military.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Oh no, we gotta kill them all so that they don't know that we lied about our location.
This is why I needed to know, because they're here, baby.
They're all getting killed.
Leave none alive. Everybody please roll initiative again.
Oh, yeah.
I'll let you know they
Said
did
13.
13. Alrighty.
That's a 21.
There you go.
Nice.
Thank you very much.
Got a 15.
15 is very nice.
14 from me.
14. Okay, so the good news is you are all going ahead of all of your enemies. I'm just gonna do one more quick roll because I forgot to roll for Isabel is going first.
Hell yeah.
Good to know. Then it will be Suzie, Merlin, Jamie. Woogie.
We're such a cute party.
Really are.
know.
Really are.
We're the hot cross buns, baby.
Fuck yeah.
And Brutes. Fan-flipping-tastic. First to act is going to be Isabel. Isabel is a dryad. I swear I bookmarked where this was, but obviously I did not. On a sec. Page 121. I just knew that when I looked it up earlier.
That's hot.
Thanks. Yep. She is going to try to fey charm one of these archers. Succeed on a 14 wisdom save. Cool. So let's do a save for this archer. It's gonna be on archer number 1. That archer does save, however. That's the end of Isabel's turn. Suzie, you're up.
Okay, she's getting put on fire. Okay.
Help, please.
Coming.
Thank you.
Is she currently on fire?
Not yet.
Okay. Who is it? Just Anali who seems to be able to set her on fire, or are other people wielding fiery things?
Other people are not wielding fiery things.
Cool. Then, Anali, I'm coming for you, babe.
Bring it.
So I'm gonna move so that I'm sort of within 45 feet.
Mm-hmm.
That's something like, and back up one square. Let me just, one more square. And then I'm gonna fucking unload, but first, oh my god.
Gonna fucking unload. I
Um,
love that for you.
Alright, let's look at this. I'm just gonna stick with this for now. I'm gonna shoot her with my gun.
Yeah, absolutely go for it.
Whoop. 3. I may or may not shoot her with a 13.
Can I point out Anali's weakness?
Point out her weakness.
Point out her weakness.
Oh, I see. This is a tactic.
Yeah, it is. I'd be like, shoot her in the fucking. Hang on, what's my accent? Scottish. Shoot her in the fucking head. That's what I'll shout.
Wait, you think that's her weak point, her head?
I do.
Wow.
You can add 4 to that roll.
Thank you. So that makes it a 17.
17 will do it.
Yes. Thanks, Jamie D.
That's right.
I'm glad I totally forgot sharpshooter was the thing I had when I
Yeah,
did that.
you wouldn't have hit.
I would not have hit. Okay. Can you guys tell I'm really together this evening?
Our accents are all over the place. Our It's all. It's
Oh.
okay.
Oh, wait, that's piercing damage. I remember one of my other feats that I always forget I have.
The piercer feat?
Yeah, I'm re-rolling that one I rolled on the d6.
There you go.
For a 5, that's much better.
Yes.
That's a 10. There we go. Thank you. Second shot.
Incredible.
I think I will sharpshooter this one.
Okay. Take a -5 to it.
Ooh.
My head was my weak spot.
How did he know?
16?
16 exactly hits.
Nice. I rolled real bad. And I can't re-roll that because I can only do it once per turn. It's going to be 7.
But you sharpshootered.
17.
There you go.
Thank you.
Amazing. Taking a big old chunk out of Anali's health. Ugh! Stop shooting me in the head!
This is amazing, Jamie. How did you know this would work? Are you familiar with Dragonborn anatomy?
Yeah, that's right.
Damn.
Spent a lot of time shooting them.
I guess
He
you
did
knew
have
a
a dragon
dragon.
as one of his bodies, as we know.
Yeah.
Mm.
We did know, right?
No.
Oh, retcon that.
Incredible. Anything else from Suzie?
No, because there's nothing else I can do.
Wonderful. Merlin, that is your turn.
What does Merlin want to do?
Does Merlin want to do? The initiative counts have really fucked me on this encounter as well. I have to say, this is going to be quite a swingy fight.
I'm gonna shout over to Nali and like take the letter out and go, "Yoo-hoo."
So you do have that! Give it back!
As she's like, say, give it back, I will otherworldly tendrils as my bonus action.
Okay, tell me how this works. Tell everybody how this works.
Okay, so I'm going to send a GIF in the group chat because I think it's the best way of. It's the same one, Josh, I sent to you.
Yes.
So it's a
Looking
good
forward
reference to Tokyo Ghoul. If you have seen it, now I need to find it. But basically, Merlin has now 2 tendrils which will spike over her shoulders above her wings, and it's just like they're quite and they're like a really deep green color.
Oh.
That's really
Let me.
You can forward it from your chat with Josh.
Yeah, I found it. So it's just the top 2 from that.
Ooh. Right.
So it's just like
Go Kaneki on her ass.
Absolutely.
so it's just like hello. But as she actually can't do anything from this distance, it's more of a scare tactic that she has in there. I'm going to attempt to shoot her with her own gun.
I will kill all of you.
Really?
Yeah, go for it.
I'm not proficient in this in any way.
And what is the range on that gun?
140/120.
So you're gonna have to get a little closer if you don't want disadvantage.
Oh god damn.
But you also can fly, so.
Yeah, I'm just gonna mosey on over to her. God, what have I done? Stop it. Stop it. Albert is not liking me.
Oh no.
No.
You want
I
me-
just binned myself.
Oh,
How?
okay. I'll put you back. Boop.
Merlin, get in the bin.
I was measuring how far I wanted to go, and it was just like,
It just
No.
didn't do the measuring tool.
yeah, it just was like, no, just stop it. Okay, gonna move there, so I'm kind of parallel with Suzie.
Yep.
Is that in range? Yes, I think that is 45.
So 5 more feet if you want to do this.
God damn. Okay, I'll make it 10 more feet just to be like really safe. Be like, hey.
Get away
Yeah,
from
no,
me!
No. And she's like moving like the tentacles are kind of like scraping, kind of like, ooh, as she's walking, because she is really short, it's kind of like another pair of legs in front of her, and they're kind of like stepping as well.
Oh, yeah, I hate it. I love it, I hate it. I love to hate it.
She's only like 3 feet, little bubby.
For your
And,
consideration, I forgot something in the initiative order, which may affect what you do with your turn.
Okay.
There is a mechanic for this fight that I am introducing. On initiative count 20, Anali essentially telegraphs a breath weapon attack from where she is straight to the tree. That's not the line tool I thought it was. Sorry.
It started off so strong.
It did. It did. You know what? I'm gonna use. Is there a different tool? No, I think it's just the line. It's just gonna use the line. That's the line. Here's the deal. Anybody who wants to may stand on that line and choose to fail a dexterity saving throw to take the damage instead of Isabel, if they would like to do that. That line is going to activate on the next line, on the next initiative count 20. So after Susie's turn.
So
Yes.
far away.
Words. Do I have a rough idea of how much damage that would be?
Yeah, give me an Arcana check. I say, actually, this is not a breath weapon. This is like, Anali seems to be conjuring more draconic fire, and seems to just like create this like laser line that is going to ignite.
That is. Let me triple check. Yeah, that's 17.
17's really good. That looks like, especially for a tree, that's going to be a really big chunk out of Isabel's health. Isabel could probably withstand one of these before going down, so it'll take two to put Isabel down.
How many would it take for me to go down?
What's your hit point total?
Well, here's the problem. I may have amended my character sheet to go post leveling up.
Yeah.
It's currently 36 at max, but I can't remember if I have max.
You do have max because you had a long rest and haven't had combat since. So yeah, you're at 36.
I'm at 36.
You feel it's kind of the same for you. You could take one of these and still be standing. You probably would need to get some healing after 2.
Okay.
Would Merlin be able to get there? Because does it cast as like an area of effect and I can use evasion?
You absolutely can use evasion. That will mean that you get out of the way and Isabel will get hit by the fire.
But if I choose to fail, would I only still take half?
No, if you choose to fail, you are purposefully standing in the way of this fire and are taking it for Isabel. Now, you don't have to do that. That's just an option I am giving over the course of this fight.
I will take that option.
Okay.
Thank you. Knowing that Merlin's bulkier than me.
Hit me!
I would love nothing more.
Just kind of like scuttles over there with her tentacles.
Ah!
Just like menacing, like, hit me.
Kill it with fire!
Hit me, Nolly, 2 more times before I die.
Wouldn't be able to get there in this turn, would I?
How much movement do you have left?
None. I've used 35 feet.
You used 35 feet.
Can you dash as a bonus action?
You can dash as a bonus action.
I've used a bonus action to do otherworldly tendrils.
Have you used
Yeah.
an action?
If you use your action to dash, you almost get there. So yeah, it might be that this one just hits. And it'll be for the next one that you guys are doing this.
Okay, if I can't actually make it, I will continue to aim and shoot her.
Fantastic. Go for it.
Yeah. 17.
17 hits. Absolutely.
Yay! And that's a laser pistol, and that goes back to Google Doc.
3d6 radiant.
Oh,
Yeah.
shame I wasn't sneaky.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I need my other d6. I didn't get enough dice out. Tut, tut, tut.
For rogues, that's always a mistake.
Where are the 100 d6s I need? 2 1s and a 4, that is 6.
6 points of radiant damage. Hey, every bit helps, right?
Yes.
Would you all just stop shooting me in the head?
Don't
No.
give up. Keep doing it.
Raises hands in front of her head. Stop it! I will have my vengeance. Stop it! I will destroy the nature around this place, and I will provide for the people. Fuck!
Just every time she speaks, it's just interrupted with gunshot.
You just come in and just unload on Lolly.
I'm having my moment.
Damn it! Okay, that is Jamie's turn.
Right. I'm gonna move my movement up here.
Mm-hmm.
Then bonus action hyper focus
Absolutely.
in the zone.
Yeah, time slows down around you.
Slows down. I'm gonna draw my pistol and shoot finale. This will be at disadvantage because I'm outside of 40 feet.
Got it.
I believe.
Risking it for a chocolate biscuit.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Don't forget, you can use your
Yeah.
tactics on yourself as well.
I can. The, you wouldn't change the outcome.
Okay,
Lowest was a 3,
gotcha.
so that would not do anything.
You see Anali starts to speak again, and you shoot, and your bullet goes way wide, but she still flinches from it, and it still interrupts her.
I've told everyone.
Damn
Shoot in the head.
Piuwhgieawrg, that's you.
My question is,
Yes.
for hammering horns,
Yars.
like a ram. Wait, did you say I could dash as a bonus action?
I don't believe you can dash as a bonus action.
Okay, it is a Merlin thing. Basically, because I know that I can get there if I use a dash action, but I didn't know if I could also use my hammering horns.
So when you use the ram,
Yeah.
that you have the option of using the hammering horns as a follow-up to that. So that's it costs an action to do
So that
those
would
two
have to
things.
be an action.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I use subtle meta magic to make my dash a bonus? No, I'm kidding. I'm genuinely kidding.
That's fantastic.
What do I want to do? If she can take at least one. Polgy's learnt his lesson. He's not going to risk it. Where will I go? I'll go next to Ravenall. And I will cantrip as a bonus action, or does the cantrip have to be a bonus action?
Cantrip has to be what the action cost that it says. But you can meta magic to do a spell as a bonus action.
I don't have enough sorcery points to justify that. So I'll... I've got my movement. I have an action. Oh wait, no, because I'm not dashing. No, I can use message.
Yeah?
I will message Anali. I will message Anali
Okay.
and say, duck.
Fuck!
Because I'm doing that on the thing of, could that possibly, if that makes her flinch, give disadvantage on doing that attack on Isabel?
It's just a straight line that's going to ignite at the next count. It's not an attack roll.
That's still funny. I'll still do it.
Yeah, absolutely.
I can't do anything else. So.
And you see Anali. Well, sorry, go for it.
No, what if I use... Can I ready an action and use Wither and Bloom after Anali's attacked Isabel? Let me check that. Oh no, the range is 60 feet. No, ignore me.
You can use... Oh, you would want to include Isabel in the...
Yeah.
I see.
So that when... So it would...
Yeah.
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 But I can't do...
Fantastic idea. Very flavorful idea. Absolutely.
But no, I can't do it.
Absolutely go for it. Next turn.
I'll instead... I'm very sorry. I'll
It's all good.
instead... That's 90 feet. And I have enough that I could guarantee it. Yes, I'm going to use Tasha's Mind Whip on Anali.
Oh boy.
Nice.
Okay. Tell me what I gotta do.
You must make an intelligence saving throw.
Intelligence? Okay. This isn't the worst thing. It's not great though.
Shit. Damn it.
That is an 18 in total.
Oh no. Hang on. Can I use... Yes, please, thank you. Pardon me.
Does Mind Whip do anything on a fail?
It does, but I wondered whether if I could use magical guidance to make her re-roll.
What's magical guidance again?
Which one is it? Oh, it's on a regular... It happens... When you make an... Oh, and it's when I make an ability check. No, it's fine. I'll just take the failed save. The successful save. The target takes half as much damage and suffers none of the... Okay, so it's half of 3d6 psychic damage.
Yeah, so roll the 3d6, and then we'll have it.
4, and then... So, that in total is a 10, but that's down... Oh, wait. I need to add my attack bonus.
No.
Okay. No, that's 10, but that's then half to 5.
Fantastic. And as you mind whip Anali, Anali lets out this feral battle cry, and Suzie, you recognize this. This is Anali has just entered a Karali battle rage. And this is a sort of dragonborn berserker form that dragonborn used during the God War. And it was a trait that, by all accounts, Galakaral was interested in tampering with her creations to make more potent. The problem with it is that it burns through the life force of the person using it. So you are literally burning your own life essence. And Anali like hunches over. There's like a flicker under her golden scales, and then she lets out this roar, and fire bursts out from under her scales, just looking just venting out at various points. She's looks like she's got this collar of flame, this corona of golden fire. Fire bursts out of her feet and erupts from the sides of her mouth and nostrils. Her eyes blaze gold. And she is ready to fuck some shit up. Just need to grab one thing. I will be right back.
Sorry, guys.
It's not your fault. You didn't do anything wrong.
I kind of.
Oh, I just
kind
want to
of
be
triggered
super
it.
clear. This was the combination of everybody shooting at her and then you mind-whipped her.
Okay.
This is
I
I
need
say-
to...
We need to take her alive
Why?
because I want that.
I need to roll my wild surge.
Yes, please do. 1, 2, or 3. We got a surge on our hands.
That's an 8.
Okay,
Up to 4.
up to 4. So I just had to clean out the port of my phone because it's dying, and I still want to be able to look up spells.
That's fair.
Okay, first up is Anali. Anali's in Crawley Battle Rage. Just gonna move this over here so that I can do both things. Anali's got that line, so it doesn't need to be there anymore. Is angry at all of you, turns away from Isabel, I think, and regards all of you. The rest of you, finish up here and help me butcher these meddlers who tampered with my mind. Is going to rush forward 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Both Piuwhgieawrg and Merlin are going to take
Can I shield this?
no, you cannot shield this. This is not an attack. Just the amount of fire radiating off of this person burns you for 1 point of fire damage each. Not too bad. But any creature that moves within 5 feet, got it. You don't does not provoke opportunity attacks as Anali just like bursts forward, flames leaping from her feet. 30, 40, 45. Same deal for Suzie and Jamie. Each gonna take 5 points of fire damage.
Mm-hmm. Can I? I'm going to enduring stance that for me as a reaction because I'm in hyper focus, so I don't have to spend 2 points.
Fantastic.
And I can't do this. Well, maybe no. I can only do this for either me or Suzie, so I'm going to do it for me because I'm smaller.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Save yourself.
Suzie. But I can deduct a d4 from that damage.
Absolutely, go for it.
A lovely 4.
Beautiful. So you only have taken 1.
That's right.
Wait, hang on. I might have missed it whilst getting my tea. If Anali went past us, did they get an attack of opportunity?
No, because essentially what has happened is there are 2 effects layered on to Anali that make up the Crawley Battle Rage. The first is Investiture of Flame, and the second is Asherdallen's Stride. And that means no opportunity attacks are provoked.
Wah, 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 wah.
But Anali has behaved suboptimally here because she's going to create a line of fire 15 foot long in a direction of her choice, and she could have gotten all of you, and it's only gonna get 2. And it's going to aim at Piuwhgieawrg and Ravenall, I believe. So that line requires a dexterity saving throw, if you would be so kind, from each of you. And this is where evasion will come in handy.
I can't react, so can I use evasion?
Does
Evasion doesn't require a reaction. That's uncanny dodge.
Okay.
yes, you can't uncanny dodge it.
Wait, so I
Okey-dokey.
can't use my shield?
This is a saving throw.
That's why I was confused. I thought I misheard. Right.
That's all good.
That's a 16.
Successful damage. Dexterity saving throw, which I am proficient in.
Why do I not have
Dirty 20.
Nice.
Dirty 20 definitely passes. Sorry, what was yours, Carrie?
16.
16 is also probably gonna do it. One sec.
Oh,
I
I was too keen.
think I make.
He can't find the save DC, I think.
Yeah, that's what's happening right now. I think that save DC is gonna be 14 is what I'm gonna make it. I'm sure I have this written somewhere, and I just can't see it. All good. So for Piuwhgieawrg, that's gonna be this is gonna be halved.
Okay.
And for Merlin, I think it's gonna be halved twice. I believe is the way that works.
No, it's
No
take no
damage.
damage.
Oh, it's take no
If
damage.
you make the save on a dex save, you take no damage.
This is why I don't. This is why it's better for you to know what you do.
No damage.
Okay, not as bad as it could have been. 16 halved to 8 for fire damage.
Oh,
no.
I'm already a third down.
Baby!
Oh, baby.
Incredible.
I'll spend two more tactician points
Oh my god, you're
for
burning through.
for an enduring stance and subtract 2 points from that Piuwhgieawrg.
Thank you.
2 whole points.
And from your perspective, as you are sort of like in your hyper focus, throwing out tactics, like what is this experience like for Jamie?
For Jamie, for the memory of Jamie,
Yeah.
this is like second nature.
Hmm.
You know, it's like any other battlefield, is just keeping a keen eye on everything happening around him, and from his experience, he has to just bark orders and sort of command the field in front of him. So he's yelling at soldiers to move forwards, or others to get into cover, or others to fire, or do whatever. So he's just slipping back into that. He sees fire going towards Piuwhgieawrg and Merlin, so he's like, fucking duck.
Oh shit, I forgot that's an option.
Children are very tall. Ducks just gets a little bit singed. Fantastic. Next is going to be the archers.
Oh no.
So we're going to listen to the archers. That's the next part of this game. We're just going to sit with our headphones on,
That's lovely.
and we're just going to listen to an episode of the archers. It's going to be great. Archers 2 and 1 are going to... I'm just going to give a couple of rolls. Yep. The archer number 1 basically kills this this wild guard in front of them. Archer number 2 doesn't quite manage to do the same. Archer 3 is going to turn and is going to fire on Merlin, perceiving Merlin to be the threat. Because Big Scary Or
Mm.
tendril scary.
Even though I'm taller.
You want me to hit you instead? That's an 18 to hit.
Oh yeah, that hits.
He's gonna Archer's Eye this shot to do a little bit more damage. So that is. Sorry, I'm just getting all the dice I'm gonna use to kill you with.
Unless he could do like 80 points of damage in one hit. No.
I'm just trying.
I'm just trying.
I'm just gonna try to kill you. I said
Bye.
this is Archer number 3. I said. Oh my god. I'm pulling. These guys were meant to be in a different place. Okay, here we go. That's where it was. And is an arcane archer that's going to use a grasping arrow. So a creature hit with the arrow takes an additional 2d6 poison damage. So that's going to be a thing. Speed is reduced by 10 feet. And takes 2d6 slashing damage the first time on each of its turns it moves 1 foot or more without teleporting. You can remove the brambles with a successful athletics check against the arcane shot save DC, which for this person is only going to be it's only going to be a DC 13. So that's just an option. So shoots this arrow, hits you. These branches, like vines, sort of like erupt from the arrow and entangle you, and you are going to be dealt. Let's do the piercing damage first. 14 points of piercing damage, followed by 5 points of poison damage. As the archer shoots at you. Next archer, Archer 4, is actually just going to try to deal with the person in front of them. Fails to do so. Just continues to fight. Archer number 5 is going to take a shot at... Gonna take a... It's going to have to bonus action disengage, move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and then has a clean shot. Take a shot at... Which one is this? Piercing. Oh, this is the one who can... Nice!
That's what you want to hear.
Stop it.
Get some help.
Oh, this is the triple buffed one.
Oh, this is the big one.
Oh, he gets smite on ranged weapons? Tight.
Gee whiz. Knocks an arrow. The arrow sort of like glows blue and becomes sort of translucent. Go ahead and make it. This is gonna be Piuwhgieawrg and Merlin again. Can I get dexterity saving throws, please, from the two of you?
Dexterity. 17.
Yep, that's gonna pass.
23.
Yep, so no damage to you. Sure. just fine. Piuwhgieawrg, this is a longbow shot, so there's gonna be a +4 to this. That's gonna be 16 halved to 8 points of piercing damage. As this ethereal shot sort of like whizzes through this space and pierces you.
8. Right.
8 points of damage.
Okay.
Those are the archers. The brutes are just going to... they're just going to go to work. Yep, all except for Brute 2's having a time. Brute 3 kills the person in front of them. Brute 1 kills the person in front of them. And both of those guys 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Brute 3 specifically going for Anali's back and also trying to put Piuwhgieawrg in between him and Merlin. Maybe this crazy thing won't get me. Yes, these people start to close in on you. That is the end of round 1. We go back to the top. Isabel is a little bit useless, but we're gonna see what she can do.
Well, she's sort of stuck.
She's a bit stuck, yeah. Yeah, okay. I was just gonna do the same thing again. I was gonna try to charm this one of these archers here.
Charm when the archers get in front of the line.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Okay, that's a fail from the archer.
Woo woo
Nice.
woo!
This Isabel's like, protect me, please. And they're just like, oh, absolutely. It would be my
Of
total
course.
pleasure. Yeah. There is nothing I would rather do.
Thanks, tree babe. I will absolutely do that for you.
Anything you
My
say.
honor.
My job here was to do that, right?
Yes.
I believe that. Yeah, well done, Isabel.
Yeah.
That's freaking solid. Suzie, that is your turn.
Ah.
You started your turn, you're gonna take a D10 of damage for being too close to Anali.
Hit me.
I'm gonna do it.
Ooh.
3.
Okie day. I think Jamie, you hear, let's just get this done with in your head. Suzie is just thinking, but it resonates out as deep speech.
Deep speech is your primary and first language.
Well, then I understand.
Yeah. And there may have been some unforeseen consequences of this bond being put in place.
Yeah.
She doesn't realize that she thought that in deep speech. But you get
Can I
that.
respond?
Yeah, sure.
In deep speech, I'm like, hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to reach out to you. It's still in deep speech. And then
It's fine. I mean, I'm here or I'm next to you.
Cool. I'm gonna shoot this bitch.
Yep, go for it.
I'm gonna forego my action this turn to use crosshairs as a bonus action. I'm gonna get advantage on all my gunfighter form attacks to the end of my turn. So first shot at Anali, I don't take any disadvantage because I have sharpshooter. Oh, no, because sharpshooter and blade and black powder, I can shoot within 5 feet.
Yep.
I forgot to call sharpshooter on that.
But that's okay. You can if you want.
Thank you. I will be sharpshooting all of my ranged things this round. So 13 plus 10 is 23. Minus 5, 17. That's gonna hit.
Yep, 100%.
Alrighty.
Wait, you're crosshairing?
Yeah.
So you had advantage on
Yeah, I just rolled
Okay.
an 11 and a 13.
Oh, gotcha.
I'm re-rolling that.
Here's your feet's good.
Yep. So that's gonna be 18 points.
Okay. Okay, that's a lot. Hellish Rebuke.
Hit me.
I'm gonna do it. You better believe.
Use up that reaction, bitch.
Using the reaction. Here we go. Okay. Do 20 points of fire damage.
Damn. I look at her and I go, "You're spicy, girl," and shoot her again. Also,
Remember, in the fucking head.
that's what I'm aiming at. She just keeps bobbing around.
Aim at my head. I'll melt the bullets before they reach me. Raw!
That I don't think is gonna hit. That's gonna be 16.
16 exactly
Oh,
hits.
right. Yes, fuck yes.
So much damage.
20 points of damage.
Oh, God.
And then I'm going to action surge
Yep.
and shoot her 2 more times.
Mm-hmm.
Dryads
Josh,
really.
your face.
Keep shooting her.
That's
Do it.
also going to just hit with a 16.
Yep.
Looks so defeated.
I can't re-roll that because I already used Pierce through this turn, so it's just going to be a 16 points of damage. Last shot.
Can we make this non-lethal?
If you pipe up and say that, actually, Jamie, did you
Yeah.
say outright earlier that you wanted her alive?
Can I have it so that I said that in your head?
Okay, I want to help you out, man. Okay, so here's the thing, babe. That's slightly leaned up against, but it's clearly a 14.
It's clearly a 14.
Okay. So that'll hit.
Yes.
17.
You drop a nollie. Yeah, do you want to describe how you non-lethally bring her down?
I'd say it's hard to hit her in the head if you want her alive. So I'm just gonna try and just
go for the not important bits. Don't shoot the brain.
okay. Yeah, I think she's getting shoot through her cheeks a lot. This last one I go, honey, we're gonna need you alive to talk, but you don't need to be talking clearly, and I want to shoot her through her cheek to shoot her tongue and then come out the other side.
And she spits burning blood, and her eyes roll back. The flames die down as this battle rage cannot keep her standing. She was not a trained fighter and was tapping into something very primal, very powerful, but not up to snuff.
I have a question.
Yeah.
With my experience with Karali Battle Rage, would I know if there's anything weird that happens after dropping to 0 or anything?
No, it's the longer it is kept up and the more fiercely it burns, the more life energy it burns through. So Anali has done herself permanent damage, but the least amount possible.
Okay. Cool.
Yep.
Thank
She
you.
will definitely survive.
Oh, I just meant that she doesn't, come back in a blaze of glory when she comes down to 0 and... But that's
Come back
also
in a-
good that she'll survive.
Back in a blaze of glory, like a half-orc trait kind of thing?
Yeah,
No, nothing like that.
just making sure.
Again, there were...
Or, explode.
Or explode like the pyramids. No, nothing like that. There definitely were sort of barbarian dragonborn who were brutal.
Yeah.
Who were just brutal in
Yeah.
combat.
God, imagine a fucking, zealot, barbarian, dragonborn.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Alright, that is my turn, folks.
The war was bad.
The war is... Guys, I don't know if you know this, but war is generally bad.
Yeah.
The Warforged and the Dragonborn were armies bred for this combat, and it got bad.
They were good at it.
They were very good at it.
At the end of my turn, I don't have anything left, but I'm gonna look at brute number 3 next to Piuwhgieawrg and just bare my teeth at him. I just fucking brought down your leader, bitch. Run.
Brute 3 takes note of that. That's what I'll say about that. That line is going to activate. I'm going to roll damage for Archer number 1. Hey, Isabel, this looks like it's igniting. Is that you? It looks like it would hit you if I don't stand here. But yeah, if you could just spread your arms, make sure you get all of it. Oh, yeah, sure. And that would have been 18 point of, so that's 18 points of fire damage to Archer number 1. Cool. Ow. That hurt.
That's his only reaction.
Well, I'm glad you didn't get hurt, Isabel. Next up, Merlin. These guys, These guys, you see them all, like, they look to one another. Brute 3 has, like, a moment clocking Suzie. Looks back to Brute 1. This is the guy... Oh, no, it was one of the archers that you recognize, Jamie. But this guy looks... He's, like, big, stocky human. Very broad-shouldered, wearing tack gear. So wearing, like, bulletproof armor. But just nods, and everybody keeps going. Looks like the fight's still on for now.
Can I use Piuwhgieawrg as cover and try and get a sneak attack in because I'm so much smaller to get round?
Because Piuwhgieawrg is within 5 feet of Brute 3, you're going to get sneak attack no matter what. Give me a stealth check. I'm gonna
back.
you give me stealth with disadvantage, and I get perception check for Brute 3 with advantage, and we'll see who wins.
Okay.
Oh my god. Tell me what
I
you
rolled
get.
an 18, then a 17, so that's a 27.
Okay, I rolled
Glorious.
a 5 out of 7 with a +1. So
But I feel like
Amazing.
someone with the title Brute would probably have a very high perception check. They're probably really considering their surroundings, right? Right?
point taken.
Bred for muscle, not brains.
Right with the muscle, not the brains. So yes, you are able to find cover behind. Yeah, this takes you back.
Yeah.
Small person behind big ally. Go for it.
Big boy.
So I'm gonna. Can I only get sneak attack on one of my attacks? Because I can bonus action my tendrils to attack them as well.
Once per round.
Once per round, you get sneak attack.
Okay, I'll sneak attack. I'll sneak attack my vibro dagger,
Very nice.
which is 2d4, and then I get a 4d6.
Mm-hmm.
And then do I plus my dexterity to the attack?
Yes. To the attack roll, you add your dexterity modifier and proficiency bonus.
Okay, that's fine. So I'll just do. So there's a 3 for the actual vibro dagger. And then let me roll my.
Oh, roll attack to hit.
Of course, I haven't actually hit him yet.
I don't doubt that you will.
Oh, could you imagine I get so hyped and I miss? Just sneaking around like, yeah.
Yeah. So this is with advantage because you are stealthed.
Okay, so that's a 19 plus 7.
Yeah, of course.
Cool.
Now, yes, damage.
I'll reroll the damage. 3 for the d4s for the dagger.
Mm-hmm.
And just let me get my other d6 out. Uh, 6, 11, 12, 13 for the sneak attack.
Great. So a 16 total.
And then I'm going to bonus action attack with my tendrils.
This brute is wearing ballistic weave armor, and it's going to take half from piercing damage. So we'll take 8.
Oh, then I might split that up. I get to attack with both of them, don't I? Because I have 2.
If you use your bonus action.
Yeah, okay. So one of them will. I'm having to flip from my notebook, sorry.
That's all good.
One of them will constrict.
Yeah.
And the other will do a hypnotic trance.
Okay, tell me how those work.
Okay, so constrict is I don't do any damage, but the target is grappled. if I manage to hit him with these attacks.
Yeah.
And then the hypnotic trance is coloured bioluminescent lights kind of shine. No damage is taken, but the target does have to do a wisdom saving throw against my transformation save DC. If they fail, all attacks have advantage until the start of the affected creature's next turn. If they save it, there's no effect. It's just pretty lights, and they're like, what the fuck?
Got it. Yeah. Okay.
Huh.
I'll do the wisdom save now. Roll to see if the other one hits.
Oh, and let me just see how this works. So I use my strength modifier for this, but I am proficient, so 22.
Incredible. You both constrict and hypnotize this person, and there's this like terrifying thing, I think, where you're like behind Porgy, and these tendrils like come around, and like wrap around and just like hold his head and just like shine lights into his eyes, and it's just like
Pretty.
It's the most horrifying shit I think Porky has ever seen.
and it's right in front of your face.
Yeah,
It's
like
horrifying.
stabbed him. Tendrils, like.
Merlin?
Can you just give me an intimidation check, please?
Of course I can. I would like to say I will use a little bit of my movement just for a bit of flavour. As constricted, I just kind of raise above Porgy, just like fly up a bit. So
Amazing.
I'm like now hovering above it with like, hello.
Ah!
Intimidation.
We hate this.
That's going to be a charisma, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck's sake, I need a dice tray, guys.
Christmas present.
Oh, it's a 6 for the intimidation.
A 6. Cool beans. People are more upset about that than they are afraid.
I
That's
think
fucked
Merlin
up.
on a 6 is like, oh, kind of the realization of like, I'm trying to be scary and just realizing what she's doing. It's like, oh. Oh.
Right, this is just as weird for you as everyone else.
Yep.
Amazing. Jamie, that is your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna do. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a little bit of moving. Let me just do some measuring. If I move down to here, I'm still in range. Okay. Just gonna move around behind Suzie a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, using Suzie as partial cover.
Yep.
Not that I say that out loud, of course. I would, in fact, I'll move to there so that I got a nice line of sight. I'm going to fire a shot into archer number 5.
You archer number 5. Yeah, go for it.
Yes, that's what I'm going to do. What is that? That's a 9, 14.
14 does not hit.
Okay. I'll identify weakness. Spend a
Okay.
attack point. I'll use. No, I will spend a tactical point for this one
Fantastic.
to add 1. How about a 15? Is a 15 hit?
15
No.
also doesn't do it.
Okay.
Ooh.
It's cool. It's all right. I don't mind. That's it.
That is it.
That's it for now.
That's it for now. Piuwhgieawrg, Porgy.
You're muted.
That would also not help. I don't think I DM'd you in time, but was Strixhaven a book we could use for building our characters? 'Cause I
Oh
just
yes,
realised-
absolutely.
Okay, thank God, because I realised Wither and Bloom was from that book, so I wanted to check before I used it for the first time.
Absolutely.
How is Brute 3 looking?
Brute 3. Oops, one sec. Yeah, Brute 3 is looking fine. These guys look like hardened soldiers.
Yeah.
And it looks like
Well,
making your way through these people is going to be a lot. It's going to be it's just going to be a lot.
well, they might not look fine in a moment because I am going to use Wither and Bloom, so they need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Just Brute 3?
Well, ooh, actually, the range is 60 feet. Oh.
Is that the range or radius?
Oh no, it's range. 10-foot radius.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna say I can move the radius at some point, can't I? Can I?
Let's have a look. It's an instantaneous, so it's just a one-off thing.
Oh, okay. So it's not
Con saving
concentration.
throw. One creature choice in the area, roll it, spend hit dice, regain a number of hit points. Wonderful. So yeah, basically, any point within 60 feet that you can see, you can create a 20-foot diameter sphere within which people lose life, and one creature within that gains.
Cool. I'm just gonna use it on Brute. Oh, did you say Brute 1 was the bulkier one?
Brute 1 looks like the boss here, yes.
I'm gonna use it on Brute 1 then.
If you use it on Brute 1, I'm just letting you know there are no allies in that radius to give hit points to.
Then Brute 3 then. Because I want to heal.
Amazing. So yes, that is a con saving throw. It's gonna fail, no matter what. It's gonna fail. It's just not gonna do it.
So, they take... 11 points of necrotic damage.
Holy hell!
And then I regain 1 of its unspent hit dice and regain a number of... I don't understand this
That's okay.
sentence.
It's one of...
So,
I think you have a hit dice of a d6.
that's correct. So you know how below your hit points, in your current hit points, you've got your hit
that's
dice.
the hit dice.
So you can spend one of those and regain that many. Plus your spellcasting ability modifier. So plus your charisma modifier.
I gain 10 hit points.
Nice.
Wow.
That is
That is very nice.
Yeah.
Amazing. Can you roll wild magic, please?
Yes, I can. Oh, I need to mark down one of my amount of hit dice left. Right, there we go.
What happened?
I rolled a 4. It's wild magic time.
Go ahead and roll that D100.
It's wild magic time.
Roll 100 again. Make another porgy.
Make another one. Another one.
Another one.
Another one.
I rolled a 9 and 2 zeros. So does that mean just a 9?
It does mean 9.
Okay. What is it? What is it?
Strawberry house. Strawberry house.
You transform a structure of your choice that you can see into a giant fruit of your choice.
Strawberry house!
Any creatures within the structure must make a DC 10 con saving throw or be transformed along with the structure. The transformation lasts for 24 hours.
Shit, we're in a building.
Oh no.
Shit.
Oh.
So this is not a may ability. You must choose a structure that you can see.
But structure could be like...
But I will let you try to
A chair is a
finagle.
structure. It's a structure of wood.
Do you see a chair?
On the map, I do.
Those are in rooms, my
Oh,
friend.
Sorry, I didn't mean
Would-
to move your archer.
That's all good.
Would a set of stairs be a structure?
Yeah, you could probably see. Yeah, I would allow that.
I feel a strawberry coming on.
Transform the whole building. We can
No.
make it. We can make it.
No.
It would end this fight.
I'm not prepared to be a strawberry for 24 hours.
I can help with the DC.
No, I'm
it's
not doing
shenanigans.
that.
It's fine.
I'm just reading. Yeah, it's just that you can see. So you can see you can choose this building if you would like to.
No, I want the stairs.
Glorious. Which one, the right or the left stairs?
Oh wait, actually, hang on. So if I do choose this building, would it just be the outer, or does the inside of the building become like the flesh of a strawberry?
Yes.
Which one is that?
The latter.
Oh, then yeah, I'll do the right stairs. Because if the outside of it was just like the shell of a strawberry, then like yeah.
No,
fine.
the building will turn into a strawberry.
Yeah, no, I don't want that.
Yeah, okay, got it. You point at the stairs.
I see an exit.
Pop!
Oh, that's what that does. That's what that guy I called
Gorbin.
Corbin. That's what he was doing.
And yeah, this like wild magic surges out of you. Can I get a performance or intimidation check from Piuwhgieawrg?
Which one am I proficient at? Performance or intimidation? I'm proficient in neither of them, so it doesn't matter. I'll say intimidation.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to decide if it's cucked or not. Cocked, even.
I don't mind cocked. You can say whatever you like.
May I send a picture to the chat for verification?
If you're not sure, I would re-roll it.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna really regret it if it's a really shit roll. Yep, I do regret it. It's
We
an
appreciate
11.
your honesty.
Yeah, there's Dice Christ loves you for it.
Thank you. 11 is total.
That's a reference to NADPod.
Oh.
They're constantly referencing Dice Christ, the gods of chaos. What was that? What was that?
11 total.
11 total. Yep.
Oh, do I want to? No, I'll save it for something actually important. I'll just leave it at that.
Cool. It's gonna be the archers. I think one of these archers is going to call out to you. I think it would be in everyone's best interest to enact a ceasefire here.
Nobody wants to be a strawberry.
We are happy not to be strawberries, and I imagine you would be happy not to be dead. Obviously, we aren't going to back down from what we want here. We want their new administration for the city is in order. If you're willing to let that happen, you can leave here alive. What do you say? No more people need to get hurt or have their tongues blasted off.
Did you say we knew that they were Pac-Me Corp?
Jamie recognizes one of them as a Slipwreck Mining Group militant.
Right.
So it's up to Jamie whether he conveys that or not.
I feel like as we walked in,
Yeah.
as we walked into the building, and I recognized this soldier I've seen before, I would have said these are mercs.
Pardon?
They're mercs.
Okay, so are we still in turn order?
We are. I'm just sort of like pausing it on the archer's turn to. They're making an overture to you. We're happy to compromise if you are. You can have a nollie.
I mean, we've got
Yeah,
a
we
nollie already.
do.
Oh, I mean, we won't kill you and take her back.
I look at the team in a fairly like I'm not giving up.
I'll I'll say to them, I'm like, well, if you're good folks of Wildfolk's Folly, who are we to say who should be governing your city? After all, you know it best. No one from outside could say that to you.
So is that a yes?
Bitch.
Right, there's two options because we can go for the ceasefire, and then we don't have to like uphold it. We can come back in a bit stronger, and it means that we don't die here. On the other hand,
We've already got the city.
if they recognize who we are and they report that back, kind of scuttles the whole espionage thing with the ship. Not that, I mean, we never told the Slipwreck guys, oh, you know, we're never going to fight your team.
So is there a new leader?
Roll me an insight check.
Am I proficient in that? I am. That's a 17.
17. You take a look at Brute 1 and Archer 3. And it looks like there's a little bit of friction there. There's a little bit of tension. It's possible that that one of them is in charge and the other one has been vying for that, is speaking out of turn, but nobody else is calling them out on it. It's also possible that there are two different units that have been brought here, each with their own leader. But yeah, you see that there is an air of authority about both of these people. Leave the city to us. Go on your way. Try an ollie wherever you want.
Is she really your leader? Or are you just fighting for scraps?
Fighting for our city. Says it with just a little bit of a sardonic smile.
And we can see the steel-toed boots you're wearing and the fact that your vans have lights, like police lights behind the grill. It's real easy to tell, like,
You're cowards!
we know this tactic.
You really are cowards, you know that. You don't even have the decency to try and take the city within your own name. Instead, you're trying to disguise yourself into trying to seem like a decent person, when actually you're a rotten, stupid coward.
Right, so I guess we're not going for the peaceful option here.
No!
Okay.
Merlin shout out.
Glad we discussed that.
Kind of, is a babble belt here?
A babble belt?
Yes, the person who wrote the letter. Surname is Babblebelt.
This is true. Give me 1 sec to go into the thing and get that out. You see this woman, and I should give her a name at this point, it feels like, the Archer. Iselda. Looks at Fergus, the Brute. And says, if you're asking for her by name, you might as well give her a call. Let them know that our intel was wrong while you're at it. Fergus goes, you want to call her so bad, you go ahead and do it. She goes, all right. You want to talk to Babblebelt?
Sure, why not?
Makes a call on a wrist pad. I've got the crew of the Phoenix here. Yeah, isn't that interesting? Great. It looks like she's using voice to text and is receiving texts back and reading them. I see. Yes, totally compromised.
Short circuit. I'm done with this.
Fantastic.
Merlin, who's Babble Boot? I genuinely can't remember what you said.
Babble Belt.
Babble.
Babble
It's a
belt.
lovely surname.
Thanks.
While they're kind of communicating, can I just straight up read the letter out to everyone?
You absolutely may do that, and I'll even make it a free action to do it on your turn, but we are back in initiative.
Okay.
I will let the short circuit go off out of initiative order now,
Yes.
and then we'll get back to the archers' turns, and we'll be back in initiative.
So this is a ranged spell attack. What should I use as my just make like a normal attack roll?
Ranged spell attack. Go ahead, use your intelligence modifier plus proficiency.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Because I'm an intelligent person.
Jamie's smart too.
Oh no.
Both of you
No.
equally.
It's a
No,
15.
you.
15 isn't going to hit.
Reaction for free because I'm in hyper focus to add a d4.
Yep, and that will automatically hit no matter what you get.
Nice. Right. So because I'm level 5, it's 2d8 damage.
Yes. The cantrip
The-
has leveled up.
The d8s are these ones. That's right. No, I'm level 4. I'm sorry.
Oh, yes, that's right.
It's 1d8 for 6.
Okay.
So that is 6 lightning damage, and because do wrist pads count as tech focuses?
Yes.
So that means they have disadvantage on the first attack roll against me.
Very cool. Yeah. Yeah, okay.
That's enough of that.
All right. Sounds good. To the death then, shall we? And these
I'll
guys
make
are
it up
gonna...
to you. I'll make it up to you all with a good cake.
with a good cake. Whoop. Archer number 2 gets rid of another wild guard. Archer number...
Have wild guards even been taking any turns?
Oh, they've been fighting, but they've just been ineffective. Archer 4
They've
gonna
been
get
have like bad guy aim, just like
They've been sort of going like this.
Oh yeah, that's what I learned
Been
in
trained.
fight combat. If you want to look like you're fighting, just like do that.
Beautiful. Archer 2 is gonna move 15, 20, 25, 30. Archer 3 was the one that was charmed. Okay. Isabella's like, Iselda, could you come back and protect me, please? She's like, oh yeah, coming, super quick. Starts wrestling with Archer 2.
Right, prepare to die. Of course I have.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do we know where Archer 1 was meant to be? Because that was me accidentally moving them.
Oh, no.
Were
Back
they...
here or something?
Think.
Something like that?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'll just put them there. So that is going to be just Archers 5 and 1 making attacks. So let's have... Yeah, Archer 1 will hit Merlin. Or will attempt to hit Merlin. And we'll Arcane Eye
Probably
this.
will.
Yeah, that's going to be 18.
Mm.
So that is a D10 plus... Yeah, baby. I like this.
No.
So first you're going to take 10 points of piercing damage.
Ow.
How can I don't know how close it is. Can I spend a tactician point to increase Merlin's AC by possibly 4? Would that help, or would it be a waste?
Depends on what Merlin's AC is.
My AC is 15 currently.
So you would need a 3 or 4.
It's worth it. Spend the point. And add a 4.
Yes.
For that attack, so that attack is not going to hit. You do not take the damage.
Thank you.
Which was very good because there was a lot involved in... Archer 1's got some good shit. Okay. Then, in that case, Archer number 5 is like, I've had enough of your shit, dude. Little dude. I had enough of that.
What are you gonna do about it?
I'm gonna shoot you with my arrow.
Try me.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna shoot you. Can I get a dex save from Suzie and Jamie?
I suppose.
I
Plus
rolled shit,
30.
so 14.
14 is going to exactly pass. Oh no, it will pass by a bit.
Cool.
Yep, so that's good.
Rolled a 1,
Oh no.
so I'm gonna use my lucky
Yes!
racial feat.
Yes,
Re-roll that motherfucker.
halfling!
Don't roll another one.
That's amazing.
That's 10 total.
A 10 total.
Mm-hmm.
So that's gonna fail.
Yeah, it is.
Shoot you.
Oh fuck! I didn't mean it.
So that's 13 points of damage to Jamie, which is going to be halved to 6 points of damage to Suzie.
How are you both looking?
I'm just under halfway down. I'm at
I
24.
have a third of my health.
I'm over halfway. Less than halfway down.
Okay. Good to know.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yep, Brute number 2 is going to be an asshole. One sec.
Oh yeah, they're all ganging up on Isabel. aren't
Well,
they?
Archer 2 and Archer 3 are fighting each other.
Oh
Yeah,
my God.
they are.
Oh yeah, I know one of them is charmed.
Cool.
Right.
This is just a lot. So give me a sec.
That's okay.
He just rolled 4 d12s.
Yeah. 10, 20,
That's not
24, 30. Brute number 2, just walks over to Isabel, loads up shotgun, unloads 2 shots into Isabel, who is looking fucked up. And is very clearly just going like, this is on you, surrender whenever you want. Very, very casual about just shooting Isabel twice in the chest. It's just like, it's everyday military precision. Brute number 1 is... Oh, yeah, Brute 3. Your hypnotic thing that you're doing, is that a stun, or is that just... No. Its attack rolls have advantage.
Yeah, so all attack rolls have disadvantage until the start of the affected creature's next turn.
Incredible. This guy's going to level a shotgun at you. Merlin is going to take a couple shots. Because grappled. Adds an amount that's not going to be enough to hit. Adds +7. So 12 isn't going to do it, but an 18 will.
Yes.
For 13 points of piercing damage. Get the light out of my eyes, man! I don't like this!
Shame. Suffer.
God, did you hear that? This thing just said told me to suffer.
Oh my god, Ravenall, I didn't know that you were able to tell the future.
I
Oh
have those
man,
visions.
that's shitty. Oh god, does a 15 hit Suzie?
No.
That's fuck me.
I shouldn't laugh when something doesn't hit because it means something will hit next time, but I just your
Yeah.
rolls.
Yeah, 2 shots. Fergus sucks. Fergus absolutely misses. Isabel's having a hard time. Isabel is going to try to cast a spell.
Heal herself.
Can't do that.
Why?
I know.
She got nature
Charm the
magic.
brute.
It can only have one person charmed at a time. Dryads are weak.
This goes against everything anyone's ever told me about dryads.
The stat block in this book is weak.
They need to be fixed.
I agree. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. That's so dumb.
What?
Just casts Goodberry.
I seem to have been shot. Well, okay.
I will cast this, and then when I have an action again, I will eat one of them to heal. Goodberry is a great spell for popping people back up. It's a shit overall healing spell mid-combat. It's not meant for that.
Some berries fall from this tree, and she goes, "Ooh."
It's a fail.
This will help.
Would you help me please, Zelda? So I was just like, yeah, I'm trying. Doing everything I can. And it's back to you.
How tanky are these guys?
Very. None of these guys look badly hurt.
Okay.
None of them.
Okay.
We were willing to compromise.
I mean, that wasn't a compromise. That was an ultimatum.
But we were going to give something up.
Which was killing us?
And Anali. Anali's the point of all this.
I don't know, Isabel, how do you feel about them taking your city? We're not really the ones you should be asking here.
You're the only ones with enough force to stop us. No offense, Isabel. It's like, I take offense to that. Yeah, no, I don't like it.
Are you open to compromising?
With these people?
Yeah.
I'd rather not.
Okay,
But,
cool.
I mean, I also don't want to die.
Okay. Let's see what we can do about that.
Thanks.
I'm going to shoot route number 2.
Okay.
I'm going to sharpshooter them.
That's exactly within your long range.
Yep. Am I going to use crosshairs?
It will be a disadvantage if you don't.
Why would I be at disadvantage?
Long range.
No, it extended my short range. I don't have like a long... I thought it made it so that the short range on my gun, which is the only range it has, was 60 feet.
I thought that it was giving you a long range. So it's a 30 feet short range and then a 60-foot long range.
But I thought that we
Which-
still have giving me a long range somewhere written down. Because what I was trying to do was make it so that I had a longer short range.
I didn't know that.
Okay.
Hmm.
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 Hmm. Maybe I'm mistaken. That's what I thought.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Shall we roll for it? Should we do rollies?
We could do rollies, but I'll respect it if you roll it like that it's a long range.
Disadvantage.
Hmm. 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 Rollies, you and me right now. Let's let Dice Christ decide.
Okay.
right? Whoever rolls higher gets their way and is right about what they thought. Here we go.
Oh,
It's a natural 20.
it's a 4.
Fuck.
Okay.
Dice Christ has spoken.
Dice Christ has spoken.
Damn.
It's not me, babe. It's Dice
It's
Christ.
the dice crate. I just might have. Maybe it was that. I don't know.
But we can definitely work on like extending what those are out, so that the short range will extend to 60 feet and the long range will extend further than that.
Thank you.
Not at all.
Okay. Well, in that case, that changes what I'm doing. Because I wanted to hit Brute 2. I could longbow it. Sorry, I just have to change what I'm...
Mm-hmm.
I'll just, first I'll shoot at Brute number 3.
Yep.
And I'll sharpshooter it.
Mm-hmm. And you're level 7, right?
Level 8.
Which means that you've got...
I ignore his resistance.
You've got armor-piercing rounds.
Yeah. I will... Yeah, I won't bonus action. Just hit sharpshooter. So I'll add 5 to this roll. 19.
That hits.
Cool. So... reroll that. A little bit better. One better. So that's 17 points of damage.
Yep.
How's Brute 3 looking?
Starting to look fucked up.
Okay, I will sharpshooter again. Ooh, that's gonna be 12.
Not gonna do it.
Not gonna do it. Okay. Then I will bonus action, use my blade against Brute number 1. That's not gonna hit. That was a 2 on the dice.
Catches your wrist. Come on.
Don't fucking touch me.
I'm gonna kill all of you.
I'm gonna file an HR complaint.
Fucking do it.
You lay your hands on a woman?
I'd lay my hands on who I goddamn please. I'm a bad guy.
I hate you.
Well,
You know what? No, I take that back. I don't even hate you, because that gives you power. You just suck. I want you to know that I think that you're lame. And you suck. And if you have family, I feel sorry for them.
Yeah, well, I bet you're alone and you don't have anyone.
I
in your life.
literally am surrounded by my friends right now. You
Gay best friend.
Not all of us.
Yeah, well,
Just admit you're a piteous piece of fudge.
What have you got, huh? You're some low-level sergeant or captain working for Slipwreck, right? And you're here on a fucking dead-end-ass planet that's actually alive, so it doesn't give a shit what you think. And you're following orders that have been given to you. You'll be binned off the second you put someone in charge anyway. You pansy.
roll me a persuasion check.
At advantage because we're all helping.
No, I'm not going to allow advantage on this. This is just soldier to soldier stuff.
9 plus 2 plus proficiency 13.
Bend luck, so I can... Oh, wait, no, I need to check if it's just for me. When another creature you can see makes an attack roll, an ability check, or a saving throw, you can use your reaction and spend 2 sorcery points to add 1d4.
Okay. You bend luck on this. Avandra, bless us.
It's an additional 3.
16.
16.
I have no sorcery points left, by the way, so...
You sound like you're talking from experience, soldier.
Soldier. I'm a captain.
Well, Captain.
And
Where do
I'm
you-
talking from experience.
Where do you serve?
Where do I serve?
Space.
Spice.
Just fucking space.
I think we said that Jamie was from Unan. I think was what we said. Because the other guy was from Drastia.
Mm-hmm.
But Johnny Sliprek, there were like all of these just like small space battles, little.
Yeah, but I want to reference
Mhm.
the fucking big space battle
There's a real big one that just happened.
against me that I was a part of.
Yep, but he doesn't know that.
He doesn't.
He just knows that it was a big fucking showdown.
Yeah, and I was a part of that. And
Yeah.
I'm telling.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
The Inolosan Nebula conflict.
I was a part of that.
Holy shit.
I was one of the many fed to the fucking meat grinder. You're gonna end up exactly the same.
Looks around. Please advise over. Get something in his ear. Pulls it out of his ear. We're done, folks. Is Eldest like, I'm on board for that because I don't want to hurt this tree.
She's a lovely tree.
It's a great tree. I'm all about this tree. Looks at all of you. Has like shotgun leveled. Look. I know I said some shit that was out of line just now. I understand that. From a genuine place. Sometimes you just get up in the moment, have a shotgun pointed at people. I'm gonna back away now. I grabbed your wrist so you wouldn't stab me. That was the point of that. I don't touch people without their consent most days.
Alrighty, back up.
I'm backing all the way up.
Thank you
Orders are orders.
kindly.
These guys are all going to back the fuck up.
Mentally, Jamie here. Damn, Captain Jamie.
Got a wee bit of experience yelling at men.
Nice.
And these guys just go, stupid fucking idea anyway. This whole thing. Yeah, I think we're all just gonna be pirates now. So hopefully we won't run into you again. But they do know that you lied to them, by the way. So just FYI, they know you rigged the malware. So
Thanks.
Yeah, and we know that you put the malware on there in the first place.
that wasn't me specifically.
No, it wasn't you specifically, but still, you know, potato, potato.
That's not. You know that's not how it works.
No, I do.
I take no responsibility for the organization to which
No.
I have devoted myself and have killed many people for.
100%. I understand where you're coming from, and I'm not blaming you for the malware, but I'm just saying, like, if you had your own ship, right, and you found malware on it, would you not do the same?
What I think it was a sound tactical idea. Yeah.
Right, there you go.
Okay, we're running away now.
Real quick.
What?
We really appreciate you backing out of here. I just was wondering if you wanted to share, like renegades to renegades, what the plan here was.
Sure. Yeah. Simple enough op. Come in, aid the riots, stir up some more trouble, deal with any militants who are actually a threat, because you don't count on civilians for that kind of shit, and make sure new leadership gets installed. It's a classic op.
Was the new leadership meant to be Anali or someone else?
Oh, yeah, no, Anali's the face of it, for sure.
All right, and who's the actual head of
Us. Is that not clear?
I just am wondering if there's someone specific that's in charge of this particular woo woo woo.
Oh, I don't know. Babelbelt was sort of liaison to Anali personally, but Babelbelt's just is he's good at talking, but wouldn't be suited to actually be down here on the ground. They would have lined up someone or other after the fact.
All right.
Suzie, if we take Anali back to the ship, we'll
Get some
learn what we
information.
need.
All right. Can I just do a quick insight check on these folks that they're actually gonna go leave and become pirates?
Yeah, go for it.
Natural 20.
um,
you.
yeah, they're bad people. They're gonna go and be pirates. They're-
What's
They're
the
just-
leader of the brutes' name?
Fergus.
Fergus.
What?
Go and take your crew. Go to the Bounty Hunter Guild. Buy a membership. Do it that way. Still plenty of guns blazing and up close and personal, but at least you're getting paid for it. You're good at what you do, and you'll probably make more money.
You can make a lot. Bounty Hunters Guild, you play your cards, right?
And there's a leaderboard, and I expect to see you on it.
Not a bad idea. Well, we gotta go steal ourselves a ship.
Okay.
That's not too hard.
Yeah. Just walk in. Cool. Bye. And these guys roll out, and we exit initiative.
I really want to heal Isabel.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much.
I can't though.
Oh,
We got
Isabel,
healing
eat the
potions.
fucking berries.
Yeah, eat them fast.
I'm just
How would people...
Can I have one of those?
yeah, here you go.
We have 2 regular potions of healing, and then 3 syringes of temp HP.
Mm-hmm.
Does anyone need anything right now?
Well, after a berry, I'm at half health.
So you get 1 HP from a berry?
I'm not at half health. I'm still at a quarter health. I thought it was more.
Nope.
No,
It's
good.
one hit point.
Yep.
From
You
a
make
berry.
10 of them. Each one's
I'm
1. Action to
hurt.
eat 1.
Adam.
When I first made my druid
Ow.
character, I thought Goodberry was a very useful spell to have, and then
It is.
It is.
Just not in combat.
not for how I thought it was.
Right, gotcha.
It has... I had a ranger with Goodberry that it saved people from dying a lot. Just you make them beforehand, and you have them on hand, and you're like, if someone goes down, eat 1 so that they stop having to make saves.
Yeah.
Tactician's got a better version of that.
What does it sound like outside?
There's still chaos. But you want to go check?
I'll pop my head out.
Fantastic. It's a lot of chaos. There's a lot of fire. There's still no way to put out the fire. People's homes have been destroyed. People are having a hard time getting everything under control. But more and more people who had been dominated by the Silt Mother finally have made their way to the city and started to help. So Madame Arcadia and Moonlight Carnival and various other people from the city and Wildcards people who were sent out to try to stop this up early on now returned, and things will be coming to a head. The main thing is going to be just like the insane structural damage done to, like, the city will need to be rebuilt.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Should we take Anali, like capture her, and then maybe we can help with scooping up some sand that's left from the riverbed to put out fires?
Yeah. You guys start help putting out fires.
I would like. Wait, how far away is my ship? Because we moved to another location, didn't we? For me to land.
You're like, I think we said a half hour out.
Okay.
If Jamie, if you wanted,
I'm gonna take an alley.
yeah, I'll give you the key.
No.
Pardon?
You don't need. No, I don't need your key.
To get to your ship?
Yeah.
You can take my ship.
Oh. Sure. Yeah. I was gonna drag her. That's a way better idea.
Yeah, it is. Damn. No, honey, go.
Well, that's better. Yeah.
I look at Piuwhgieawrg and Merlin and say, I'm gonna stick around here to put out some fires, but you guys are more than welcome to go on the ship to rest or anything like that.
I'll stay.
Alright. Oh, you're muted, Carrie.
I'll help.
Alright.
And I will say the vast majority of the rest of the day is spent putting out fires. And you guys start helping out. We'll cut to a couple of specifics in a second. Jamie, you fly the ship over to the pathogen.
Mm-hmm.
And bring Anali. Well, first off, just a fun little thing. You arrive near the pathogen, and you sort of have this like weird, not weird, but like you're used to it. That experiencing something from looking at it at both sides, of like you see it from the pathogen, you see it from Jamie.
Outside. Yeah.
A couple of Githyanki have decided to go rogue and go onto the planet, and
just on their own or in a ship?
Just on their own. They're just like two of them who like make landfall. They like parachute in. They land pretty close. Wait for this. Pretty close to where the pathogen is, and start looking around. They speak to each other in Gith, and you hear this little voice in your head that goes, "You gave me a dragon." And you see these Gith clasp at their throats.
I need one of them unconscious.
You can have one of them, or I can give you Dendro back. It's whatever you prefer. I was just gonna show you something cool.
No, and you can show me something cool with one of them, but I could do with the information.
The choice is yours.
No, fucking show me something cool.
Cool. You just see their bodies transmogrify as sort of fungus grows from inside of them and fully kills them from the inside out, just instantaneously.
That was cool.
That was effortless. Like, I can't stress enough that you're my guy now.
I'm so happy to know this.
I will demand tribute in another 20 years' time. Just letting you know.
That's cool.
All right. This is what happens when people don't do that. Also, I fucking hate Githyanki.
Yeah.
And
same.
Githzerai. All Gith. They
All
suck.
of them. They all suck.
They tried a thing a while back. Fuck these guys.
Same reason.
Absolutely.
Same
Hey,
thing.
I'm rooting for you.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, no worries. Here, have Dendro back.
Oh, cheers.
Yeah, I realized I overstepped and I like can read your mind and stuff, and you were like, that was too much.
Yeah,
don't
but
know.
I didn't want to bring it up at the time because
Yeah.
I didn't want to cause disrespect.
I understand. I'm very scary and intimidating, and everyone should know that.
You really are.
Yeah, I'm on a planet.
Gold.
There you go. I want that for you, far away from here.
Yeah. No, I of course. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. You wanna go eat a dragonborn?
Yeah.
I'll leave you to it. Yeah.
Cool. You get it.
Yeah. You
I love
dragon.
this friendship.
It's just two biomasses getting along.
Beautiful.
Yeah, you drag Nolly on board. What you do?
Bring her into the control room.
Yep.
And then just reach a little tendril out.
Yep.
And start assimilating.
Body liquefies, turns into goo, slurped on up. You get all those memories.
Yummy.
Absolutely. And Daisy, would you like to read that letter as it is now in the mind of Gymnopus?
I can do. Let me go to it.
Amazing.
I may pronounce the husband's name incorrectly, but
That's
we'll
all
have
good.
a go. Okay, and the letter reads: Dear Mrs. Lager, once again, our deepest condolences for the loss of your husband, Barkram?
Barkracam.
Barkram.
I don't even know.
Letters, words, English. And for the continuing situation of Wildfolk's Folly. While we here at Packnicorp know that nothing can make this right, we can continue to be sympathetic to your cause. We are delighted to inform you that your request for further
Armaments.
that wasn't that hard, that just brain went
It's all good.
confused, has been approved and your shipment is on the way. These should arrive in the next 1 to 2 business days. In addition, we are sending a special piece of for your personal use. As this item is not yet in circulation, we'd appreciate being informed if you should misplace it. However, we are concerned by your stated intention to rid the entire city of plant life. It is our strong advice that this is not to be attempted, much as we would advise against using an earthquake spell on a fault line. Once again, we give you our assurance that should you be successful in becoming the city's new leader, Packnicorp will be willing to shoulder the transportation costs associated with trading off-world until the city's economy proves self-sustaining. Together, we can make Wildfolk's Folly a true interplanetary hub, free from the reliance on Ipia for food and supplies. Best regards, Kinsley Babblebelt, Head of Customer Service. Packnicorp, everything and everyone where they deserve to be.
I hate it.
And you get all of the life experiences of Anali, the growing up in Wildfolk's Folly, marrying her husband, the life that they had. Simple. You feel the loss when the Silt Mother's attacks took her husband from her, and the reaching and understand the reaching out of this faraway organization promising to help, promising a change in leadership and the opportunity to solve the problems that led to her husband's death. And you understand in a way that she never compared to that. Yeah, they were establishing a foothold on the planet.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. And then with that done, I'll head back onto the ship and return.
Mm-hmm. Orb talks to you. So what was that all about?
What's it to do with you?
I'm curious about everything.
And I'm curious about you. You're a voice in a man's head, coming from a
Yes.
shovel.
Well,
now you're a ball.
I got strong enough to make myself an orb. So
Right. Okay.
it's nice. It's nice to actually be like, you know, a thing, even if I'm not corporeal properly yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does that mean like I can move you?
You reach for the orb, your hands just like pass through. It's just made of light.
Not yet then.
Not yet. No.
All right. Well, until that time.
Yes,
then
I'm.
Just stop paying attention to it.
Mm-hmm. Very cool. And you make your way back and help out. At some point during helping out, then Volio and the Desert Wind crew join up with you guys and help out.
Are there other bounty hunters around?
There, Benvolio sort of goes, there were a bunch of them. We and Madame Arcadia have, she very, very kindly helped us to just incapacitate them for the moment.
Alright.
So, yeah. I'm okay for the moment. Gonna have to get going soon.
Well, yeah, you got a place to be, don't you?
I do indeed. Thank you for passing that on. I did not know that that message was going to take such a circuitous route to get to me.
Well, Tilly brought it most of the way. Just missed you, I'm afraid.
I wanted to apologize about the way I reacted last time we talked.
It was a fair reaction.
I should have known better.
What does that mean?
I should have... I got upset because you were talking to Matazion folk, the oligarch.
Well, I was
folk.
considering doing like one job for them to get my ship back, but it didn't feel right. But I wanted to check with you first.
Well, and I know I knew your stance on. I should have trusted you not to. I apologize.
Appreciate that, asshole.
All right.
We fucking killed that guy anyway, didn't we? Like, he's dead.
Leave them.
No, I want to know this.
No, we
What
haven't.
did you kill?
Some fucking bird man.
Oh, I don't know a bird man.
I was gonna suggest we go back on our ship to have privacy, but our ship might be bugged.
Oh shit.
We've checked it, but it might be bugged.
Can I just go back onto the ship and like just fully disable the malware now? Now that we're not.
Yes,
repurposing
100%. You still have the Warforged stuff deeper in the system, but you've gotten rid of all the Slipwreck stuff. Yeah. Yeah. We can, we're out in the open. We can, there aren't people around. You guys are putting out fires and things. People have been led elsewhere. We can chat.
Jamie, Merlin, let's go and check out that fire over there. It really just needs just the three of us. I think then we
No,
have a
y'all
good
can
bet.
stay. Y'all can stay.
No.
No,
We don't
y'all
want
should
to trouble
stay.
you both.
Y'all should
I'm
stay.
not just being like,
Oh, is this
let me be
like?
your winger.
Ah, yeah. No, you're right. That fire looks like it needs. Yeah.
Mentally, Jamie hears in his head, "For the love of all that is actually holy and not the fucking Ismarans, please. I don't. Don't leave
I
me.
can't hear this conversation, so I'm
You
just
can't.
yoinking.
You can't.
So I'm just yoinking them both.
It's fine.
No, it's fine. I'm gonna be over there. Don't worry.
All right.
I'm always within pistol range.
That sounds good to me. Benvolio.
Let's go deal with this this fire that's 40 feet away.
Benvolio just like grins and you're just explicitly marking out how far away it is. It's like, yeah, fair enough. Exactly 40 feet. How about that? Yes, Suzie.
There was a run-in. I'm trusting you not to say any of this shit to anyone.
All right. Mum's the word.
We had a little run-in at Jart.
The Warforged town, yeah.
Yeah. I know the Warforged there well.
Hmm.
Known him for a long time, and there was a fucker running the place. It was Simply Sam.
I mean, I don't think I know Sam specifically, but anyone with Simply in the name is gonna be related to Just Joe, no?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, he's dead now.
I cannot tell you how happy that makes me to hear.
He had a couple of yippy voice, like, fuckers.
Yeah, that's
Couple of-
classic Meta Zion, you know that.
Couple of dudes with him. We let them go.
That's fine. They probably won't report back to the others that you murdered, one of the essentially royal lineage.
I mean, they don't like me on Mad as Zion anyway.
That's what I'd like to hear.
And it wasn't political, so fucking no one can. It wasn't a political. It was a personal assassination. We were liberating a city on my fucking home planet. Thank you very much. But then, Adelar at the
Adelar.
at the from Sekahashin fella at
Oh, the
spaceport
Avon, the
in-
Avon Darkmaster guy
Yeah.
from Yes, I Do, the asshole.
yeah, he showed up and he showed up and attacked us.
Why?
I think he was trying to. Well, we didn't steal my ship back from the spaceport. We specifically didn't. My ship. Some young hooligan stole it. And crashed it into the ocean. So we were lucky enough that at Jart we found another model of ship, right? Same as mine. And I will just
Incredible.
this is the version of the story I told when we were having the bake off.
Yeah.
Like I told mostly a correct story of how we all came together.
Yeah.
But when it came to the actual arrow, it was like, and after all that, some kids had already stolen it and dropped it into the ocean.
Imagine that. They stole that number I gave you right out of your pocket and then the ship from this dock.
Yeah, it was a real shame.
How about that?
Yeah, but, yeah. He was, mad at me, but also trying to get information on me. He was reporting back to someone with a crazy-ass sending stone.
Oh, one of those high-tech ones.
Yeah, it's in space now.
I love that. I love that. Everything about your adventure sounds perfect.
I mean, how have yours been?
Yeah. Yeah, did a lot of fighting. Got Erdot's casting some good old magic now.
Nice.
It's good stuff.
Good stuff. Well done.
Yep, and then thought we'd help out while we waited for word to reach us from Alabor here and challenge the Silt Mother. And ended up baking, which is not something that I was expecting.
We were real fortunate that we had a baker in our midst.
That's some crazy luck you guys have got.
Yeah.
Apparently, these champions of the Silt Mothers just appeared one day. They're like a magic lineage of champions.
Yeah. No, that's, I gestured my head over to Piuwhgieawrg. Piuwhgieawrg had a bit of an encounter with a Warforged. Kron is still alive.
Uh-huh.
So,
Well, some things make sense now.
like what?
Nothing. I'll deal with it. Internal problems.
Fuck you.
No, I'm talking. What? What would you?
That was a joking fuck you.
All right. Difficult to tell sometimes.
Well, thank you. You going up to see Hellebore?
Yeah.
We're, I think we gotta swing up there too, soon.
Oh, come on with.
We'll keep a respectable distance.
Wouldn't want anyone to think we're working together.
No. No. Kaiko Takibara. You heard anything about them?
I mean, I heard about it. Absolutely. Kaiko's state researcher turned traitor. We were hoping to get our hands on her. Hoping to make contact with her.
We are too.
Yeah?
Last I heard she was here. In Nipia.
That's what I heard as well. Okay. Well, let's check in with Hellebore and see what's what. See what we can get a read on where Kaiko is. Brewer might know something. Be able to send out some.
Hell yeah.
Send out some messages.
Little Brewer. I didn't know you were particularly familiar with folks here on Nipia.
Not particularly. I came to Hellebore a while back because he killed the Titan and that was a big deal, and I was like, hey, these guys killed the Titan and they're assholes. Can you help me kill them? And he was like, fuck you, get out of here, but drink with me first.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
I mean, they didn't kill a Titan. They killed the AI from the Titan.
Yeah, there's sort of like a generational. Yeah, exactly. AI fragments. They were pretty titanic though, from all accounts. They were like there were 7 big fucking Transformers looking motherfuckers.
I wasn't there for that.
Megatron kind of deal.
That, but yeah, no, they must have been something.
Yeah.
So now you're working with Hellebore.
Well, he got in touch and was like reconsidered helping you out with your revolution.
He doesn't like power structures.
He doesn't, which is why I reached out in the first place. I was like, there's a good chance he'll say yes to this, and he didn't. Which was not expected.
He has stuff going on, it would seem.
It's an awkward pause.
So,
thanks for getting us out of there.
No problem. That was all my crew. They're
Got it.
good folks.
You got a good, boring looking crew.
Yep, super boring.
Absolutely.
Nothing of interest in any of them.
Merlin, are your things still out?
Oh yeah, they can carry buckets. Just use those side buckets on.
Super boring looking.
Super
Mm.
boring.
An olive focaccia appears in between them on a plate.
Oh, thank you, Piuwhgieawrg.
I am starving. This is.
Yeah.
Can I?
Go
May
ahead.
I? Oh
Go
my
ahead.
god.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's Piuwhgieawrg.
Thank you, Piuwhgieawrg. Thanks for saving me and my crew.
And that's Merlin, and that's Jane.
I remember this is the guy who put his hands on me. That one time. Piuwhgieawrg. We met briefly.
You're muted.
Muted.
I'm 40 foot away. I can't hear this.
Okay, cool. It turns to you. Yeah. We were chatting and they were like protective.
Oh, yeah. You know what? For some reason, though that was just a few days ago, it feels like it was many weeks, if not months ago.
Many weeks.
Yeah.
Crazy how those details fade in the course of 4 days.
Yep.
Tom's wiggy, man.
Is there any intel you want to exchange before you head up to meet Hellebore? I know we'll probably see you soon, but
You've always had your own thing going on. But I always hoped that when the time come, you would help overthrow the oligarchs. Is that something that might appeal?
I mean, you know I can't get involved in political things. I mean, if I were
political, it's going to be
if
political.
I were to be interested in doing something like that, I'd probably be tracking down like known traitors and trying to find their location, maybe like people who had a lot of information from the inside, like state researchers. If I were to be interested in overthrowing the oligarchy, I'd probably already be on top of that. I probably already would have headed to the planet I knew that they might be found on.
And once that information was got,
well, in this theoretical, track down other contacts if needed, or people powerful enough to enact the plans. I think we today really saw the importance of equal access to water. You know what I mean? Withholding water can be very powerful action. Everyone needs water. If someone is in control of all the water and takes that away, then a lot of people are beholden to them. But if that water is given back, it'd be interesting to see what happened.
it surely would. Give me an insight check.
Come on, baby, please. Oh. 6.
He nods at you. In this hypothetical releasing the source of the oligarchs' monopoly on power would go a long way towards freeing the people of Madazion. Looks
Well-
like you guys have things under control here. I'll meet you at Helipors.
Just check your DMs on Zoom.
I'm not looking.
Okay. You can roll persuasion. He's not going to roll anything. But you can roll persuasion, absolutely.
Unnatural 20.
An unnatural 20. He looks at you, like just as a look your way.
I would say that I clock that look and go, what are they saying to you? Ignore them. Except I rolled a total of 8 on my insight check.
He's gonna say goodbye to you in this moment.
All right, I'll see you.
I'll see ya. I'm just gonna give a personal thanks properly to your friend there.
All right. Just one last thing.
Mm.
You ever call me Sweet Cheeks in front of my crew again? You'll suffer the same fate as the first person who gave me that nickname.
What? Getting to walk free and call it to you again?
You got a cute ass. Keep it that way.
You got a cute ass. I'll see it later.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. Walks over to Piuwhgieawrg. I appreciate what you're putting down. I appreciate what you are doing. It's very sweet. Just, it's appreciated, but not the thing. Not meant to be, I think.
Can I roll insight, please?
Yeah, absolutely. You can Tides of Chaos if you would like. You are muted again, I'm afraid. But
I know,
yeah.
I'm trying to keep quiet.
Oh, I see. Gotcha.
Can I just re-roll then?
Yeah, go for it.
That's a 22.
22. He looks wistful. And a little bit sad. And he has the look and feel about him of somebody who is sort of covering up the fact that he's being very noble about something.
We all deserve our own happiness. I'm Susie's winger. I can only do so much. You've got to want your own happiness, too.
That's the thing about me. Want everyone's happiness but my own. See you
Get in
around.
the end.
walks off. The last scene we'll do, because I know it's late, is gathering in the city are all of the members of the Moonlight Carnival. And Tilly comes over to you and goes, "Hi, you look really cool."
I kind of put them away when Tilly comes over, so she just see them going back. It's like, oh, thank you, thanks.
No, I thought that was really, really cool. If I had super badass tendrils, I'd walk around with them.
You're sweet, thank you.
Do you want to like go see everyone?
Yeah.
Okay. Go over, and there are dozens and dozens of faces, people you've known. Some for longer, some for your whole life, some for less time. But this big, beautiful found family, all reconnecting and reconvening with one another after this, all of this craziness. And you just get passed around. There are just big hugs, and people are like, "Hey, it's everyone!" And Tilly gets
Crowd surf?
crowd surfed. And Madame Arcadia's just sitting back smiling, watching everybody having a grand old time. Delighted to see you. Delighted to see Tilly.
I think Merlin's just like full on sobbing. She's just so happy.
Absolutely.
And also a little bit sad because Chesh isn't there and she knows where he is.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like complete but not quite yet.
Mm-hmm.
But she's just like going around hugging everyone like, I missed you.
There's like a fur bowl who's just like just so much snot. So much snot.
I think when Merlin sees that, she's kind of like starts crying even more because everyone else's emotions are running really high. So she's just like, just do the same but a bit less snotty. But yeah.
Water Genasi's got like anime tears coming out. And there's a moment where someone goes, "Well, I suppose we're gonna have to make all of our stuff again, and we'll be getting back on the road." Yeah. You coming with, Merlin?
I'll join you on the road. A bit later down the line.
All right. We'll be waiting. With open tent flaps and popping hot pies.
It sounds perfect.
We don't have doors. That's the reason I said tent flap thing.
Yeah.
Big hugs all around.
I'll come back with Chesh.
Where is Chesh?
He's busy. It all got a bit chaotic,
It did. Well, you go find him and bring him home.
I will do.
Okay. Is there anything you want to say to Madame Arcadia or ask Madame Arcadia about before you head back to your crew?
There's just so many questions. It's like, how are you? How was it being trapped under the Silk Mother? Are you actually okay? Like, there's just so much going on in her head. I think she doesn't actually need to say anything to her. She kind of just goes up to her and hugs her. And it's like, I'm glad you're okay.
And I'm glad you're okay.
I will see you around, I guess.
We will see you soon. And though it may feel like months, really it will probably be more like 3 or 4 days.
Yeah.
If there are any avenues you want us to investigate to help you find Chet, help bring him home, or anything else that we can help you with, where are your family always?
Thank you.
Just speak it to the wind before you leave this planet and I'll hear.
Of course.
Just gives you another hug. Just all the hugs is. Are you going tonight? Are you leaving now? You want to have a party? You want to just get wasted and hang out for a night?
Yeah, let's do a carnival party.
Let's do a carnival party. Get your friends over here and we will do a carnival party.
I'll do the catering.
Awesome! Because all of our equipment is again destroyed and lost to the nether realms. And you are all brought in to this incredible, boisterous, joyful gathering. And there is good food provided by Piuwhgieawrg, and alcohol is broken out of some cellar somewhere and shared around. It's like, well, pay him back later. And fires die down in the city, and people start looking towards the future and to rebuild. And that is where we will bring our session to a close. Thank you all so much for watching. Tune in next time for the finale of the Siltwood arc and the beginning of whatever comes next. Take care. Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.